Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletop Notch, the reunion of the OG.
We made it!
Brunkhollow reunion tour.
It took to chapter 66.
Almost.
Should have put it off by 3 more.
Yeah, do you need to leave again?
Someone going
Call Avery and Chris for 3 more.
Oh.
We said goodbye to Val and Lamont last episode as they headed back to Old Pharaoh. Once again, a very sincere and warm thank you to them for their incredible work on the show and continued impact that they've left in Brunkhollow.
Absolutely.
But tonight, we must continue on. We have some things to check in on. We've returned from the Eimar Dam with some Ignis Crepitus in hand or in a box. Yes, some. And we'll be seeing where those leads take us in this episode. But as always, we have a little bit of business to take care of, so let's do that.
OG Crew Sunday Night Live, twitch.tv/tabletopnotch, 7 p.m. Eastern. You know that because you're here if you're listening to this. There's other ways you can watch and listen, though. You can listen to a Tuesday podcast. You can watch a Friday podcast. You could get that VOD early, though, if you are a supporter of us in a couple of different ways. But one of the best things you could do right now is just do the fun, easy, free Prime sub.
God damn.
I thought you were with me on that one.
No, we had no idea where you were going.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's what you're doing right now because that's the easiest thing to do.
It's free. It's fun.
It's free, it's fast, it's fun, and we love it.
We here at Tabletop Notch pride ourselves on being free, fast, and fun. You know what else is free, fast, and fun? Hit and follow.
Yes.
Like and subscribe on every platform.
Gorgeous.
It wouldn't be fast to do it on every platform. It would be slow. But if you really loved us, you could do it on every single. You could take it really slow, and you could visit
take it
every
nice
single platform. Nice and slow. Still free and fun.
I don't like that.
And just
Speaking of fun, let's not. Speaking
Anthony.
of
Whoa.
stop it. Speaking of fun,
okay.
we have tons of merch, including some new stuff.
Yeah.
That Anthony is
Some
merch. Yeah, we got lots of merch. So
It's not
I really
inlaid
do
with gold.
suggest
Sorry.
that you.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said it's not inlaid in gold. I'm sorry.
The margins
weren't good on that.
Yeah. It would have been far too expensive. But you guys should get some merch. You can carry your stuff in it, and people will like it. They'll be like, "What's that cute thing?" You'll be like, "Oh, there's this fun D&D show that I watch." Not one of the
They'll
ones
be
you're
like,
thinking
what
of.
is that?
What is that? That's our
That's what
new
my mom
shirt.
said.
We gotta have
What
one.
is that?
So what is this?
What is this?
Yes, I would wear a hat that says, "What is this?" I would love.
What is this?
Speaking of D&D shows, if you want to show your friend a D&D show and they're like, "I hate watching D&D shows, but I love to talk about them," oh, then perfect. Send them to discord.gg/tabletopnotch because that's all we do there. We
I think
talk.
that Venn diagram is 2 circles.
Yeah.
You never know. There might be a tiny.
Wouldn't it
I
be
don't know.
funny to have somebody who didn't watch the show like be on our Discord and just be
I was
like,
gonna say, there's already a little too much online of people intricately discussing things they have not seen or know anything about.
So
It's
true.
true.
So the less of
That's
that,
true.
the better.
There's probably more than you'd think.
Well, the rest of the cast hates my but you should join Discord.
yeah, do it for Talon.
Yeah, do it for me. Yeah, you can talk about the episode discussions. I want to hear all about your thoughts about what we do tonight, because I don't know what that's going to be, but I'd love to hear about it. All right, that's all.
Wow.
I don't know either. Weird episode to prep for.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, could be anything.
Could be anything.
Could be a boat.
Speaking of could be anything, you could also go to the Discord and sign up for a bingo card right now if you're watching the live stream.
Oh, live stream bingo.
'Cause those things are sick.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
Angela.
I kind of want to play too.
I said I wanted to play, but I
I
would
get too
totally
distracted?
cheat.
That's
And
inside-
if it's
that's-
like,
that's too-
yeah, if it's like Doxley makes out with the nearest person, I
You
will
can't
do
do things that
that.
your character can do, but you can try to influence the scene to make it.
And you'll do that.
That sounds like something.
Yeah, you'll be slotted in like Pete Rose in a couple of different ways.
Matt's like, can I do the opposite of inspiration for?
If you force it, you lose stuff.
Yeah.
Items, HP levels.
Too risky. Fun.
Too risky.
You could also support us on Patreon. In 2 weeks, we're going to have our Notch and Soda number 23, the first time that the whole cast is in together.
God.
Since Erica zoomed in that one time.
Oh,
So that's in 2 weeks. And then we'll be doing another like homebrew PDF and dropping all new minis for our characters with all the new Hero Forge stuff. Almost done with them. They look so cool.
Hell yeah.
A quick reminder that this month's Patreon drop was compelling combat complications. If you want to spice up your combat with all kinds of alternate objectives besides just bashing your head against your enemies' heads, check it out. It's totally system agnostic because it's just more suggestions and possibilities rather than specific to D&D. So feel free to check it out. A long requested and a useful tool. Speaking of useful tools, Anthony.
Wait, what? Aren't I done?
Yeah, you're done.
I'm just a useful tool.
Better than being a non-useful tool, though.
Oh, Matt was being mean.
That was
He was
being
dunking on it.
Golden Dagger resubscribed.
Chris.
Chris gave out 10 community subs. Thank you. I'm dabbing 40.
Oh
my God,
the-
that's right.
Oh, Mutant Drumsticks rated us again. I saw that you streamed art before us, so
Wow,
folks
very
follow
cool.
Mutant Drumsticks as well. They do all our amazing art. Not all of it, but some of our amazing art in
Yeah, hours.
on merch. Nice McGross 1 bit, and then 20 bits, 20 bits, 20 bits. Nice McGross 163 bits. Whoa. Told by a Small Bird 10 bits. Nice McGross 66 bits. Bronze Fire 210 bits. CMCW Mild 5 community subs going forever.
Wow.
Resubscribed. Terra Faye resubscribed. You Can't Sit With Us 66 bits. Insanely Flatulent resubscribed. Stepping Over 50 bits. And Pokodoko, one of our amazing mods, resubscribed.
Thank you guys all so much.
Shout out to all the mods.
Thank you.
too. You guys are
Yeah, the mods are the best. You guys rock. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I didn't pour it. I'll do it in the other time. All right. I think it's time to get back into the first reunion episode, which is going to be chapter 66. We're going to throw it over to the recap, and then the intro, and then we'll dive in, and we'll pick up in Brunkhollow. Here we go. Oh, it worked. Oh! Previously, on Chapter 65, Forage Wars, TZ caught up with the rest of the party while Annabel stayed behind to help the ailing Haskell Pips, and after playing catch-up on the adventures of Kayt Mori, he tagged along to lend a hand on Maeve's time-sensitive mushroom mission. Higher. It didn't take long to reach the Imar Dam, and it took even less time for Illien to get testy with a group of scavengers posing as clinkers on the bridge. This particular gang was well-equipped and had a backup assassin that KO'd Val, but we put them down before any permanent damage was done, and at the end of it all, everything was A-OK. Higher. From there, we located Bison's old mine shaft with the Ignis crepitus mushrooms, and though we tried to be careful during the picking process, we walked away with less specimens than we'd hoped. Back in Brunkhollow, it was finally time to say goodbye to our circus friends who'd served us well these past few days, for Landry Beckham had booked a carriage bound for Old Pharaoh. Higher. Will there ever be an encore performance for Cirque de Lamont? And can Gujek's potion of comprehension help us determine if our star sign is a Defanti with an Iwandel rising? Lower. Stick around and find out on Chapter 66 of Brunkhollow. Definitely lower. A quick bit of business before we dive.
It's It's not gonna be.
This one is called Grick on the Draw, and it's by charging in from the back lines, prevent the bandits at the Eimar Dam from releasing the ancient Grick during the fight. For Val as well, so
Very
Val with
good.
some,
Thank you,
the
Val.
3 charging in from the back to ensure that the Grick. I had to go back and check. I was like, did TC run in to like block? You did at one point run in.
I did.
I was like, does he deserve this inspiration? But you did indeed prevent them.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Yay.
I'm sure it
I used
won't
my
go
last
to
one.
waste.
You certainly have your own problems to think about. But as you watch the wagon roll westward over the bridge, you take a moment to consider the young boy back in Old Pharaoh. And what these two went through just to not even guarantee his safety, but just to give him a fighting chance. You really do hope that Bellamy's signature can provide, if nothing else, just that, a chance. And that if the time comes when they have nowhere else to turn, that this place is still here to take them in. Now in the late afternoon, the merchants of the open market are starting to disperse, and for many, obligations give way to revelry. Shovels and pickaxes in hand are being traded out for booze and tobacco, and the warm glow of the chop house draws citizens in like flies to a lantern. Josie's team of carpenters looks to be calling it a day as well, packing up their tools, hanging some tarps over the spaces where they've opened up the walls so as not to allow the breeze to pass through. After your recent downwheeled excursion, the 4 of you smell a bit like you've been rolling around in the ashes of a bonfire, but whether you want to take the time to freshen up when you have so much to do is another question. The sky's grown cloudier in the time since you've been out. So as the thoroughfare has become a sea of overcoats in varying shades of brown and gray, you stand here by the Paramount, plotting your next course through the brackish waters of Brunkhollow. And he didn't have them to give out last time, but he wanted to make sure that Lamont had his letters that he gave to everybody at the end of last episode. So he did indeed have a letter for Illien.
Oh my.
And a letter for Doxley.
Whoa.
And a letter for TC, and he gave you the one to give to Annabel,
That's
or you
right.
took that one. So you have yours and Annabel.
This is long.
So long. Oh my god.
That first sentence. I can't do this. Later.
Did he say you're a good
Seal,
person?
I
Did he say
see.
So Lamont had handed them to you. When you're in character, when you take the time to read it, you could read it out loud if you'd like, so that we can sort of do it. But you're here on the porch. You're not all like standing around reading the letter. So when you have a moment to read it at your leisure, you may do so.
I'm gonna go deliver these shrooms. So,
Yes.
someone coming with me to Maeve's.
Yeah. I need to actually see if she's hired militiamen or if she owes me a gold bar. So I will come with you.
All right.
Oh, and the goop. Yes, and the goop. That's important as well.
Why would
Gotta
she
get that
owe
goop.
you a gold bar? Did you make a wager of some kind?
No, I asked her to hire some mercenaries while we were gone.
And you gave her a gold bar.
I asked for a lot of them to be hired and for the course of the day. So I didn't know how expensive that was going to be. So yes, but I don't know if she even used it. So do you need money?
Lovely.
Are you
no,
mad? Are you mad at me for
I'm
spending my
glad
money?
I was able to. That we found some extra gold in the downwheel.
Yeah. Oh, we should also go to Samson and Samson or something. But
I'm happy to walk a few things over there, and maybe the blacksmith could use a restock of his. There's a few items there as well.
If it's secondhand armor and weapons, that would be Crenshaw. He would more likely than more likely.
well, here you go. I'm gonna go to make
Thank you. I suppose I'll drop these off and then give Annabel her letter.
Yep. All right. Reconvene soon.
Yes, I could use with a sit down.
Okay. Shall we?
Illien and Kayt heading in the direction of Maeve's. TC heading down sort of toward Crenshaw's. Is that where
Are you already gone?
No, I was here.
Oh,
I was going to ask where you were headed next, or if anywhere.
Have anywhere to be?
I was gonna go. I'm sorry. I should probably be helping.
It's
you.
fine. I just get curious.
Yeah, I've got Val's room key, and she gave it to me with an intensity even for Val. It was
Right. She told you to look under her bed, yes?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, for monsters or something.
Yeah, would you like me to accompany in case it's some sort of silly booby trap?
Are you able to even make it up the stairs?
This won't take long.
What do you mean?
I don't
What
know.
will
Wait
take
5 minutes or walk with me.
Oh, I'll walk with you.
All right.
Doxley doesn't.
Continues to just be
Waddling down the
yeah.
thoroughfare.
I've got it situated in such a way.
If you remove one thing, the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
pile's gonna fall.
My hamstring shall burst.
I'll let you know if you're about to step on a pile of dung or anything.
Something similarly slippery.
Sure.
We'll follow you guys for a moment. You head down the thoroughfare and you pass by a couple familiar places. The Lucky Heathen's starting to pick up in its crowd and intensity inside. You don't hear the sounds of a live band, which sometimes come out into the thoroughfare from the Heathen, but plenty sounds of people shouting at the tables, trying their luck. You pass by the large owlbear statue outside of Narvo's C&C. You've got that sort of bronze statue there. Still a few people in line trying to get a couple last-minute parcels filed away before the wagons sort of close their doors and no more things can be taken till the morning. And then you get all the way to the end of the line where that large piece of property stretches all the way toward the banks of the river. And in the distance, you can see that Crenshaw has not sort of boarded up for the day. He's working on something. He's in the middle of kind of pulling something in and out of his sort of forge there. At one point, he dunks it into a barrel of water, pulls it back out, and ting, goes to work on it. It doesn't look like a weapon or a piece of armor. It's like a smaller object. It's almost like a piece of parchment sized, almost. But, not perfectly flat. It's some kind of metal that he's, warping and shaping in a way.
Maybe we'll get a good deal as brand ambassadors.
One can only hope. Would you like to lead the charge?
Sure.
Head across the property. As he catches sight of you coming across, which there's no way to sneak across because it's sort of a wide open piece of property, the item that he's working on, he sort of takes it and gives a smile and then sort of slides it under sort of a tarp or something. Just sort of covers it up a little bit.
Did I see any markings on it? Anything other
Give
than...
me a perception check.
Okay.
It's a little difficult to see exactly what it is. But
28?
28. It looks like, again, in that sort of like piece of parchment kind of way, it's almost like a sheet of some kind that has some small grooves. It looks like it might be a mold. That's what it reminds you of.
Okay.
Like a mold, like you'd
Yeah.
pour something into the little indentation.
Maybe even one half of it?
Yeah,
Or,
could be a half of a
something.
piece of mold. Yeah, it looks like a mold that's meant to sort of serve as a base for creating other objects rather than being the item itself. That's what it kind of looks like. Glad to see a couple of my best customers. And don't mind if I,
Just like the... Oh, how novel.
you don't mind if I...
Oh, please do.
I was going anyway.
Forgive us for interrupting your... whatever it is that you do here of an evening.
It's a smithy. Always smithing.
Right. As you can see...
Always be smithing.
ABS, yes. As you can see, we return from the downwield with something of a excess, bit of plunder, as it were.
Found yourselves unlucky sorts.
Well, maybe not unlucky, but
Maybe use the source of the bad luck.
oh, sir. No.
In your way.
But needless to say, we're wondering if you couldn't do with some sort of a restock or some research purposes or a way of...
Can we sell you this stuff back to you?
Quality seems all right. Let me look.
Come.
takes out a
Laying
couple
out.
tools. Yeah, sort of lays them out. He takes a look at them. Some of them are in slightly better condition than others. He's offering approximately half value for each of them. So what are you selling him? What was the list?
We had 2 sets of chainmail.
Okay, each set of chainmail is half of 75, so 37 and a half gold there.
Per?
Yeah, per. So 75 for the 2 of them. If you're
75
yeah.
for 2, okay. 1 set of splint armor.
The splint armor is 200, so 100 gold for that one.
Hell yeah. 1 chain shirt.
The chain shirt's
For the
50, so
club.
25.
25. 2 long swords.
Let's go over to weapons.
Weapons.
Long swords are 15 apiece. Those are 2 of them, so
yeah,
15.
So 30. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. 1 great axe.
The great axe is 30, so another 15 for the great axe.
1 great sword.
Great sword is 50, so 25.
And 1 Schwarzwad.
And 1 Schwarzwad, which was 10, so
A
5.
short
So
swad.
Yeah, for the short swad, for the wad in your shorts, you get 5 gold.
Oh. Wow.
We're on fire tonight. Oh, we're so bad.
We're so back, baby.
I hope you can put them to good use. So maybe put a bit of your own flair on them before they make their way back out into the world.
See what I can do. Wouldn't be surprised if some of these turn into thumpers.
What is? Oh, I think I know. Speaking of which, do you think perhaps is there a cash versus stall credit?
What?
I have an amount here that we would take away in gold pieces. However, perhaps if instead of giving us gold pieces, we had a slightly larger amount than that gold piece in credit here at the store.
I think that's pretty confusing. So we'll stick to gold.
That is fair. That is fair. Sorry, I was.
You could try the boys over at Good as Gold. They like to try and tempt people back.
I see.
Till another smithy opens up, only game in town's me.
That's true. Well, I don't think I have any more needs here, Doxley.
Nope, I think I'm good.
All right.
260 gold, is that what you've got? Oh, you can. Sorry, I thought you already did it.
That is 260. Yeah.
Did you actually do it?
Just now.
That quickly?
Yeah.
With your brain?
Groupings of. I could go over it with you later if you like.
I've got some stuff I could finish up if you don't mind. Thanks for your business, as always.
Working on anything new and interesting?
A couple custom orders.
Oh. How often do you get those?
Well, pretty often. Some people want a sword with a particular design or a piece of armor. It's got a little something on it.
Of course.
What are you working on currently, just to sort of stir our imaginations of what we could ask for next?
Oh, just a little thing.
Little in literal size? There's more?
I suppose.
Oh. Well, intricacies and small tools must be a wonder to watch.
I suppose, if you're into that kind of thing.
All right. Good night, sir.
Good night. Sort of takes a moment to clean his pipe. He watches you kind of go back across before he
Did you get a good look at what it was?
Not sure. It could have been some kind of a setting or a mold for something.
Even
else.
Crenshaw's cagey about it. What the fuck could it be?
I don't know.
Just a little thing.
And I would imagine if it was a weapon, he just would work on the weapon itself. And what do I know?
You don't... Weapon? You don't think he's doing something for... the firearm?
That I do not know. I'm surprised they let us know about that. I thought that was something they were never going to tell us about. But I suppose she can't do it all herself. She must have to get some kind of...
You haven't laid eyes on it, have you?
No.
What it could look like?
No.
I picture like a dragon, like shooting fire at him. Like it's like if you've got it here and you punch and fire comes
So
out.
like a mini dragon with a hole at the back, and you put your hand into the dragon. Is that what you mean?
Not
Like a sock puppet.
No.
Oh, well, that's
Like
arm.
a gauntlet. Like a gauntlet that's on your arm, but it's got like, and it shoots.
Fire.
Firearm,
Right.
right?
I didn't see anything like that.
You look over and
Yeah. It'd be hard to fit to each individual. Maybe something a little more easily.
What is with
Handed
you
out
tonight?
amongst your
Do you need a
friends and
rest?
family. Yes.
Well,
yes.
come with me to Val's room. Let's
Yes.
see what she hid under her bed.
This booby. Yes, this
Booby?
trap. I'm hoping it's not a trap. I am curious as to see what we need to get from her bed.
Come.
Start your way back in the direction of Paramount. And it's been a quiet couple of hours since Haskell's headpiece was removed. TC left to attend other matters. With the help of one of the brawnier members of the Thieves Guild, you transferred the unconscious young man to one of the small bedrooms that's up on the second floor balcony, the very same one that you slept in following your arrival in town. Where you can hear the quiet din of the mess hall below getting increasingly rowdy as people report back after a day's work. You've poked your head out the door a couple of times just to check on the comings and goings of the butcher shop, but you've been afraid to leave, even for a couple of minutes, lest he wake while you're not present and decide to do something ill-informed, like make a break for it, or something worse. It would be nice if Haskell had some belongings that you could rifle through to pass the time, but having been ejected straight from the Menk, he's got nothing but the clothes on his back. As he's lying there, he looks so much different than when you last crossed paths in Redbriar. He's older, of course, but it's not just that. He's very lean, he's very worn, sunken eyes, and his once immaculate golden blonde hair is now more of a kind of muted honey color, a little tarnished, a little brown. It's both eye-opening and sad to think that the last time you saw each other may have been Haskell at his happiest, or certainly at his most carefree. But where some find liberation and discovery, others find despair. Herbal remedies and soothing balms may not have been the ranger disciplines that you invested the most time practicing, but you know enough of the basics to get by, and in the idle hours you've made some small attempts to mitigate some of the more obvious injuries. A moisturizing salve on a cloth that you've applied to his lips, a numbing ointment spread over some of the deeper purple bruises, and a little bit of dressing for the deeper lacerations around his neck and the back of his head where the device was once affixed. Just as you begun to mix another batch of that moisturizing salve, you finally hear some sounds of resurgence coming from the bed against the back wall. Some shallow breathing, a little bit of wheezing, and that kind of lip smacking that you hear when someone is very desperately parched and in need of sort of water. You can... His eyes flutter open a little bit, and he turns to look at you. And it's not a look of gratefulness or reminiscence or concern. It's very neutral, very subdued, very detached.
Hey, you need, can I get you something to drink? I'm gonna pour, could I have, like, tea or something? I'm gonna give him some tea and... Just take it real slow, okay?
You should have done it. Back in Redbriar. You said you'd tell. If I didn't show you my book.
I was lying. I would never have told anybody. Ever.
I shouldn't have relented. And you should have just told on me.
Even if you'd never showed me, I wouldn't have told. That's what I'm saying.
Now there's nobody left to tell.
It wasn't your fault. The cleric killed all them people. It wasn't your fault, okay?
Clerics don't come for no reason. How'd you find me?
Well, matter of timing. My uncle got tired of me, sent me on a wagon, and I showed back up looking for my auntie. Found that, I found Redbriar. And I saw that, well, the only two people that didn't seem to have headstones up was you and Morna. Ishtik. So I came to Brunkhollow, figuring that was the only place that you'd be able to go. And then I did a lot of other research. Finding you.
Morna lived?
For a time. I kind of thought for a little while y'all were coming together, maybe. Or y'all, well, her brother was always hanging around. I sort of thought maybe there was something with you two. But you didn't go together. Yeah, she came looking for you too. So you had two girls chasing across the cusp after you. You want a little whiskey in that tea?
Alright.
She can see he's like really shut down and is like trying to see if she can get. So she'll take the tea back from him and she'll pour just a little bit of whiskey in there. Here, and take some of this. Put it on your lips. Just use your finger. Morna is dead, but it was from a downwheeled accident, I guess.
Alright.
Why did the cleric come? It must have been big, whatever he was working on.
I'll keep it short. It wasn't that long ago. I don't think. A couple of months. Maybe 3. Keeping track of time gets a little fuzzy in prison.
Yeah, I know.
Especially when they don't let you go outside.
Yeah.
In the years since I'd shown you a little of what I could do, I'd been practicing. Most of the techniques, the gestures, and the words, they came from this set of scrolls I'd stolen.
Right.
From the University of Selenica. I don't remember if I ever told you that.
It was my fault that relations were tense, I think, between us.
Yeah, we wasn't friends.
No. I'm pretty bad at making friends. And I'm sorry for that, Haskell.
Alright. University's across the Solscarp Bay, west of Piran. My family was visiting because my older brother was hoping to enroll. They have a very good curriculum for those interested in mathematics. My brother toured the facility, and I wandered the grounds, and I stumbled on a small group of students that was doing manual labor in the gardens. Punishment for some prank that they'd pulled. I do always seem drawn to the delinquents, don't I?
Well, me too, I guess.
They had a plan to sneak into their professor's office and mess with his books. but they needed someone that the staff wouldn't recognize to let him in through the back entrance. They said they'd give me 5 gold. Plus, I could nick something from his office if I saw something I liked.
Nice.
5 gold. Feels like if I was gonna ruin my life, it should have been for more than 5 gold. Anyway, my practice, it was slow, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to do anything crazy. Every time I made something happen, even something small, I kept waiting for the sky to come falling down.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
But there's that line, right? Promulgation line.
Yeah.
They want you to get comfortable.
Yeah.
That way when you do something big, it's easy to find you. Well, I made it easy. I combined a few somatics that I already knew with some scribbles and material theory written on them scrolls. And I reached my arm out, and I remember I felt invincible, like I was on top of the world. And I made this enormous ball of fire. It was like I was holding the sun in my hand. Just for a moment. As soon as the light faded, I knew.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I just knew. I knew they were coming. You know? I was scared. And I thought about running. Just getting out of there. But I didn't. I couldn't.
Why couldn't you?
I didn't want to not see everyone again. The morning came and that feeling of dread was only getting stronger, and it was then that I thought I'd leave town. And I hid in there's a stretch of farmland just to the east. There's cornfields across the hills. And I hid there. Looking back, I feel like I did the worst possible thing. It's like, if I'd run immediately, maybe I would have drawn its eye away from Redbriar. And if I'd stayed and I'd faced what was coming, maybe it wouldn't have seen the need to burn it all down. But I stayed and then I ran. And by then it was already too late. I came here, obviously. But it wasn't just self-preservation. I came to the only place that I thought I couldn't do any more damage. Tried for like a month or so to live a normal life, as much as anybody can here. No magic. I got a job helping the fella up on the bluffs with the bees.
Yeah.
I was going mad. I mean, every day was a little worse, and I didn't know how to make it stop. I could barely sleep. And I'd have this dream, the same dream, every night. It'd start with a ball of fire, the one that I made. And every time I got close to somebody, they'd be consumed by it. But not like they was burning, like they was being pulled into it. And I'd just be walking around with this ball of flame and the people inside screaming, begging me to let them out. couldn't let him out. I couldn't stop the fire. I just had to carry him with me.
It was just a dream.
It's amazing how real they feel when they happen every night.
Yeah.
Some rumors floated through town that there was some kind of hag at Fort Contrition. I don't know much about creatures like that, but I know they're powerful. And I know that they'll deal with you for a price. I honestly don't know what I would have asked for if I ever got the chance. Maybe just to make the dreams stop, you know? I thought if I turned myself in for some lesser offense, I'd be, I don't know, clever enough to get where I could speak with her.
Yeah.
Or honestly, well, even if I couldn't reach her, that me turning myself in would sort of set things right, you know? I deserve to be locked up, so maybe me being there would quiet my mind. It didn't. And I wasn't clever. I got found out. And that's about it.
Morna said, not to me, but to a companion of hers that I'm traveling with. She said that you made her magic? The ball, the fire. It was just a ball that burned people, right?
I never used it on anybody.
Of course not. Of course not. She wasn't in town. I guess that's why she survived.
I don't think I made Morna magic.
Yeah, it sounded crazy to me too. Look, maybe if I had just asked you about the book instead of threatening, maybe we could have been friends. And maybe we could have talked about magic, and maybe you could have felt like you had somewhere to go.
I'm sorry that I gave it to you. Because now you have it.
Oh God. I could always see it. It is the natural order of things. It's in the air around us. She, with her hands just sort of like pulled like threads. It's everywhere, Haskell. You know it. It's like breathing and trying to pretend. Anyway, I think the cleric would have burned it anyway. That's what they do, you know? They're hammers and they see everything as a nail. They're blunt instruments. And they do it because they want everyone to be afraid. And we all are. It wasn't your fault. He would have done it anyway.
I don't want to be in prison.
You won't be. We got you out. In a weird way, the hag got you out. So it all comes full circle. Maybe there's something else other than the gods that are bringing us together.
I
Think
don't
about it.
want to be a part of anything else either. I think I just want to be left alone, you know?
I get that. I do get that.
I don't know if I can help you, Annabel.
Maybe not right now. Maybe you need some time. But this is gonna keep happening to people. Whether you'd given me that book, I would have found something anyway. Some of us can just see the weave. We're closer to it. So, some of us, it's just who we are. I tried. I know you don't believe me, but I did try to be good.
I believed once that some good might come of it, you know?
It can. You need to believe it now.
I don't. That's the problem. I really don't. I'm grateful for what you did for me. I really am. But I'm a shattered man, Annabel. I don't think there's any way to put the pieces back together.
Just gonna take his tea and pour him some more. And just give it back to him. Haskell. I didn't cross the line. Not out there. I can go back. When I came to Brunkhollow, I know that feeling that you described, like you're invincible. So it was the first time I felt free. And it didn't shatter around me. And I have done and seen magic that is earth-shattering. The world is changing. What if my auntie and the Ishtigs and the blacksmith's boy, what was his name in Redbriar? Who was always going around singing at the top of his lungs at the crack of dawn? All those people are dead. Right now they're dead for nothing. What if their deaths lead to something good? Because we change something. And people don't have to be afraid.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's a 5. I would like to use an inspiration.
You got it.
It's a good use.
Okay.
Come on.
You got this, D.
Get that shit out of there.
Oh my god, it's the exact same roll. It's a 5. Wow.
It's not meant to be.
I think I need to get some sleep.
Okay, yes, of course. Why don't you do that?
Head is pounding.
Yeah. Here,
I'm just gonna sleep for a little while.
okay.
Then I'll pick up my things that I left with Shelby if he hasn't thrown them away yet.
I'm sure he hasn't. You need to be careful because they'll be looking for you. So you need to stay in town, okay? And Haskell, don't do nothing stupid.
Okay.
Just sleep, okay? You'll feel better when you slept.
Yeah.
Puts the tea kind of off to the side there, and you can see his like the same kind of look when you released the sort of head device, like a little bit of fading energy, like not death or anything, just like sort of overwhelming, a little sort of. His breath's a little shallow, and he sort of sits back in the bed.
Can I look around the room for anything that he could kill himself with and try to remove it?
Sure, yeah. I mean, sheets,
Okay, she is...
There's also like people in the,
Yeah.
the butcher shop that.
I'm gonna do that
could
instead.
do 'em.
I'm not gonna remove anything, but I'm gonna write little labels on the poultices that I've made
Okay.
and just put it there.
Sure.
Like
Like the salve for the lips.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like what they do, kind of thing, because I don't expect he would naturally
Yeah,
know. And
he wouldn't.
when he gets up, maybe he'll see them there. And Annabelle is like, and he's here, but like not here. So she just sort of lets her normal mask just fall, and she's. And she fixes her face. And she's gonna go out. And she's gonna get him some bread. And she's gonna try to find Bernine or somebody else that she knows and be like, will you keep an eye on that guy and make sure he don't kill himself?
Sure. You don't think as you go down, there's there's gambling, there's people ordering food, there's getting stuff. You don't see Bernine specifically, but you see a couple people that Bernine has been in here with rather frequently. You might have even exchanged sort of words back and forth. There's one guy whose name is Seeger, and a woman whose name is Corda. Okay. And those two people, like, you've seen Bernine, you got the impression that those are people that Bernine at least trusts in some capacity. So you see the two of them. They sort of give you a little nod as you come down to eat.
Hey, hi.
Annabelle.
Good to see you both, Seeker Corda. I got a favor to ask. There's a guy I got upstairs. He's broke him out of prison. He's pretty fucked up. I'm
Good on you, I guess.
Thanks. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying I think he's, I'm worried he's gonna do something. He's like shaky, like, could you just keep an eye on him and make sure he don't kill himself up there?
Yeah, I think we could do our gambling on the second floor.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Sort of get a couple cards, couple ales and things.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Head up to the...
And yeah, if I can go up to the barkeep and like just get nothing that's gonna get too cold, sure, but and then I'll just run it in and then it'll be there when he wakes up. So he thinks
to the side. As you sort of exit out, the two of them are sort of flipping over a couple cards and...
Cheers. See ya. And I'm gonna leave the butcher shop.
All right. Head to the outside. Normally, on a hot day, the creek is enlivened by flurries of activity. There's people splashing water on their faces, cleaning clothes, fishing, sitting by the bridge, sleeping by the dock. But the air only gets cooler as you get closer to the water, which is why currently, with the sun hidden away, the banks are pretty vacant. The crowds are instead making for the comforts of four walls and freshly tapped kegs, forcing you to move a little bit against the grain. There's something different about the silhouette of Maeve's house. It's hard to put your finger on exactly what that is. From a distance, it almost looks like in the brief time you were out of town, she added a second, smaller chimney for extra ventilation from her workspace. But as you get closer, it actually looks like maybe a person is sitting up there. Very still, only moving their head slightly to watch the people of the thoroughfare come and go. It's a young boy, an adolescent elf with short, dark hair. And he doesn't look scared or like he's searching for a way down. He looks a little bored, like he's been sitting up there for a while. And as you approach, he starts fiddling with the laces on his boots, and it doesn't look like he sees you coming. And while you're a little concerned as to why he might be up there, you do see light filling the gap between the window curtains, so you think that Maeve's inside. You don't think that she's wandered off or gone too far, but he has his arms around his knees, and he's playing with his laces.
Kayt's gonna whistle.
I don't know if you need to
can't do
lean
it.
back for that.
Okay. She's gonna let out a really sick whistle.
Hey, Kayt.
Now this doesn't look like being helpful to Miss Maeve.
Maeve said I was getting in the way and asking too many questions.
Okay, fair.
Said that I should occupy myself scraping the bird shit off her roof. But once I was up here, she took the ladder back inside.
Oh my god.
I'm sure she'll be back out any minute to let me down.
All right. You just hang out there. I'm gonna help you.
Alright. If you talk to her, let her know that I got most of the bird shit.
Attaboy, how about you finish that bird shit, and then I'll come get you. Who's paying your rent?
You are.
He picks up like a little scraping tool. Up on the roof there.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
And so there's like no one around.
Very few. I mean, there's people like coming over the bridge, but heading toward the music box, and
Okay.
so yeah, nobody in the very close vicinity.
Can I kind of pull Illien as close to the wheel where it's like loud
To
from
the back,
water
sort of the
noise?
back side of the water. Can I hold Illien's head again? Yeah, you can. It's a little loud here.
All right, so how about you take this opportunity to tell me all those details that you left out,
Okay.
specifically about TC, because I was real confused when he just kind of walked up and we were all chill.
Yeah. I mean, it's more the same of what I already told you of. He has his dealings with this cleric. We don't know to what capacity, but the way he acts when he's speaking of this cleric, it does not seem like he is wanting to further these things. He seems like he's about to shit himself every time he brings it up.
I also felt that, but is that enough? That's what you're basing all of your trust on, is that he looks like he's gonna shit his pants, because he kind of always looks like he's gonna shit his pants no matter who he's talking about.
Maybe I'm not at the foremost of saying we need trust in our party, as I most recently went against that trust. But if we are going to get through all of whatever is happening, we can't do it without TC. And I would rather prefer that we're on his good side than a bad side if he is on another side. I don't know. But I choose to trust him, and that's all I have.
I want to trust him, and I want to trust him blindly or with shit like the way that you do, that he's gonna, with the shit look in his eye. But I'm concerned that exactly what I am trying to do is something that he could dismantle with a simple sentence to his allies, or whoever they might be.
Kayt, at this point, if he was really doing something to dismantle, he knows far more than just about these firearms. He could mess this whole thing up, and he could have done it a long time ago.
So he knows about what I'm working on.
I mean, he knows about the firearms, and that's what they're called because he got us through the wastes when we met with the professor out there. So he doesn't know exactly what it is, kind of like how I didn't know what it was until we got back.
Do you know where this cleric is?
No, just that he's in Brunkhollow, or at least he was as of the time that we heard.
Do you know why the cleric is here specifically?
No, I would assume to gather intel or resources for the church, maybe? To keep an eye on the people on the inside?
Do you have any idea what TC has told to the cleric up till this point?
None. Haven't asked.
Oh my goodness. Kayt is gonna look at the wheel and look at his head and just... All right, you know what? I'm gonna need to have a conversation with him because I just, it's a little too much for me to go off of just the shit look in his eye.
We've had a lot of time to spend with TC, and you haven't. So I understand that feeling. And yeah, I think a conversation is in order. Just maybe don't knee him in the balls next time, and he'll probably want to say something more.
Next time, give me full, complete sentences.
We were on a time crunch, Kayt.
All right, and Kayt's gonna walk in, go into Maeve's.
Head up to the door, give it a knock there.
And you're asking good
You give a knock, and Maeve appears at the door, and she has on at this point, she's got leather gloves on, and she also has a kind of little half mask that's looped over her ears, and it covers both her nose and her mouth. It's like sort of a cloth that sort of drapes down to below her neck. It seems obvious that inside she might have been working with tinctures or fumes that could be irritating or toxic in some way to inhale, so she's taking a little bit of precaution. So she kind of comes out, and she's taking that mask off there. Okay, I can tell by your sulfurous fucking stink that your picking technique needs some work.
Practice makes perfect. Unscrew the lid.
We didn't completely fuck up.
Okay, come on inside. And don't get too close to the fireplace. I'm cooking up something that ain't friendly to the senses.
Do you know where I could find a ladder to let down a young man?
Oh yes,
He got all the shit.
Well, good. I'll give you this. You follow instructions better than the rest of your extended fucking family. He didn't do anything that can't be undone. He just likes to stick his little fucking hands where they don't belong.
Rather curious. It's a family thing.
There's a ladder in the back corner if you feel the impulse to fetch him.
I'll be right back.
And you head inside, and Maeve's workplace, it's in full production mode. And if you thought the room was cluttered before, it's nothing compared to this absolute array of alchemical supplies that are sitting on every surface. And you don't know enough to guess exactly what you might be working on, but there's several chunks of rock on the table that seem to be very prominently sort of around some of the beakers and things. And the rocks have these flecks of some kind of yellowish orange mineral or metal. It doesn't quite look like gold. It's like a deeper color than that. And if it sort of catches the light just right, sometimes you see a little like bluish sheen dance across the mineral inside. So it's a mostly kind of orange golden mineral with a kind of bluish little spark or shine every time the light catches it just right. So she's working with some kind of metal or rock that has those little bits sort of contained in it.
Nothing I've ever seen.
Give me a history check.
Oh! This has nothing to do with my book, right?
Could I have come back inside after putting the ladder up?
Sure, you can.
I'd yell to Jonah as I do that. All right, in your own time, but don't go too far, because remember, you could die. So just stay close, all right?
Alright, thank you.
History? 15.
15? I would say some sort of drawings and old textbooks and stuff. You would have seen these maybe because it's not something sort of illegal. It looks like it might be orichalcum, little chunks of orichalcum.
Orichalcum?
Orichalcum, yeah, it's a metal that supposedly has some like anti-magic properties, like magic repelling properties or containment properties. It's pretty rare. It's very valuable and it's sort of used in small quantities.
How do you spell that?
Orichal. C-U-M, like orichalcum.
Yeah, cool. Okay, cool.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. It's less than I fucking hoped.
Me too.
But if we'd waited, we'd likely get fucking nothing. So it'll have to do. Now, if Wendell's brain ain't rotted away to dust, it shouldn't take much once we grind it into a powder and mix it with some of the other reagents. But I'm not gonna have an idea how much that might produce until I get to work on it.
Right.
Now, I've been working on some capsules while you've been gone. Some of the items that the professor theorized that we could put it inside to slow the rate of expansion. I got Crenshaw working on a couple molds that should be finished before the day's out. Now, if all goes well, and I'm not interrupted by any more additional fucking requests, we might have something to test as early as tomorrow.
Okay.
But I ain't making any fucking guarantees.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't think so. You can leave me alone. And for the crafting of the capsules, a smaller set of hands would not go amiss, assuming they do exactly as fucking instructed. So we can stay until I got no more use for him, and then I send his ass to the Paramount.
Where's Jonah right now?
He's like just at the door, like peeking in there after Illien sort of helped him get down.
Kate's gonna gesture him forward. Now, I'm assuming you already apologized for whatever it is that you did?
I did.
All right. Are you okay with staying with Miss Maeve?
Yeah.
You gonna follow instructions?
Yeah, her house is cool.
Okay, now don't go snooping too hard.
Yeah.
And if you do, put back anything you find exactly how you found it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic. Anything else?
The Goop, did you get any info on the Goop?
Yeah. Right. Okay, Jasper paid me a visit. While you were out, he was doing his little gnomish work that he does, and right away when he showed up, I could see he had this look of fucking fascination, right? And you can always tell because his wandering eye stops wandering and starts behaving. He tells me that it's Devasia Cruentus. D-V-A-S-I-A. D-V-A-S-I-A. Cruentus. C-R-U-E-N-T-U-S. Cruentus. Devasia Cruentus. Now that means bloody spirit. And And it ain't exactly something you can just pick up at the general store. You're not going to hear it talked about at university because it's mostly associated with necromancy.
Oh, God.
Though that ain't its full range of uses. What it is like a... It's like a pulpy fucking mixture of blood and flesh and ground bone.
Ooh.
And you fire it up in an oven like you're making bricks in a kiln, and it comes out all fine and dry like sand. It was used by anyone who had an inclination toward all things spiritual. I mean, clairvoyants, mediums, those who wish to speak with the dead, occultists, and yeah, also necromancers sometimes. Now, I ain't an expert, but I understand the components can't just be snatched from fucking anywhere either. The blood and the flesh and the bone, they all gotta come from creatures that have some spiritual affinity of their own. Never the same one either. Each part gotta be taken from a different source. Blood, flesh, bone. Would it surprise you to learn that in my youth, I went through a phase where I was interested in the macabre?
Absolutely not. You're the coolest person I have ever met in my life.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I don't know where you'd get it if you're looking for more. Powerful undead creatures, I'd guess. Maybe someone who comes from a long line of dabblers in fucking spirituality. It was said that even in the old days of magic, the ability to breathe life back into someone, that was a rare gift. A talent that very few who wasn't clerical possessed. I mean, I'm talking maybe some paladins. Maybe a couple of the old fucking archdruids. Maybe the offspring of someone like that would have flesh that was plenty ripe for making into Devasia Cruentus. If you even knew where to find them.
You think that flesh has to be taken after you've killed them, or could you cut off a finger and keep them alive?
I don't know. Gotta be fresh enough to still be flesh, I guess.
Could one maybe use themselves as a part of this potion?
If they had the right stuff, I suppose it's possible.
You think it would stand to reason that a goop like this concoction could be attractive to any kind of spiritual creature from the other side?
I think that's the idea.
Fuck!
People used it in rituals to communicate with the dead, call to the spirits. It has something about it that, I don't know, draws things of that nature.
So it's just whatever the creature it is that you're harvesting from has to have some sort of spiritual power, whether that's a person, a monster, something.
Yeah.
Spiritual meaning some kind of well of magic or mana or something.
I don't know if it's just magic. I think it's more than that. Magic of a... I don't know, like I said, a spiritual fucking variety. Like someone who, I don't know, touched the other side.
The other side as in like...
As in like life and death. Or who had the ability to pull someone back from death.
Well, Ramo has those abilities, so that makes sense.
Last question for you. Before we let you get back to work, does the word acephalus mean anything to you?
Yeah, I think it means headless.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Does the concept of headlessness recall anything from your past?
Is this all tied in
hyperfixations?
somehow?
Oh, for sure, but when I figure it out, you'll be the first to know.
I don't know.
Okay. That's fine.
At what point do you wish to know everything that we're dealing with, Maeve?
She's busy!
I know.
Is it related to what I'm working on now?
Not directly.
Not directly. Indirectly.
Then no.
Okay.
But it's not to distract her.
When you want to
Don't
know,
fucking touch that.
Don't!
Okay. Last thing from me. Did you, if you didn't hire mercenaries, Maeve, you can just tell me, but I could use that gold bar I gave you.
Here, fucking take it.
Gosh, she's smart and generous.
No, that's dumb, Maeve. Why didn't you hire any mercenaries? You could be dead.
Feel free to subtract from that whatever you think is fair for my continued guidance and being at your beck and call.
I will take the gold bar and put down 75 gold pieces and say, thank you for all of your help, Maeve.
Consider that from both of us.
How much is a gold bar?
250.
It's my rich friend.
Okay, let's go meet up with everyone else, and figure out what all that information we just got means. Thank you, Maeve. Good to see you, Jonah. Bye.
You said that Ramo's got those things, right?
Necromantic abilities, if that's what you're talking about.
Couldn't have just been him. Remember that.
Multiple pieces, what, like 3? Or does it matter how powerful?
Component from an individual person. Each component.
Flesh, blood,
Oh, I understand.
bone.
Got it. Okay.
I, Jonah.
I'll be here. Thanks for getting me off the roof, Illien.
Yup. I'll probably find you back up there when we get back here.
I hope not.
Love you.
Love you. Guess head back outside. Just outside of me.
Ooh-wee.
Oh.
You were just cooking something.
Yeah, ignore me.
So should we start making a list of people we know who we can extract items of goop components from?
That's gonna be I think that's a pretty dark, I don't know, that's a dark road, but I think it's something we need to do. Maybe, hopefully, we can find some monsters that are doing bad amongst the Downwheel.
And it could just be a finger for all we know. Anyone can lose just one finger.
That's pretty morose, Kayt.
Just one digit of one finger would probably, or a toe, a pinky toe. We don't really need those anyway.
Maybe if we present that idea to them that they're saving the world by doing so first and see what they say.
Or maybe we'll find that hag lady and she'll be like, here's my toes.
Oh boy. I don't know. Okay, let's go find everyone else.
Paramount.
TC and Doxley have worked their way back to the Paramount. We're sort of rewinding in time a little bit after dropping things off at Crenshaw's. Heading through the door once more into the lobby, you get a friendly smile from Clemens. You can see in his face that he's sort of, welcome back, and he does a little like he can smell the sort of sooty sulfurousness on you there, but he doesn't say anything. He's sort of politely.
It's been a long day. Could use
Of
a
course.
freshen up.
Yes, the wash basin's just under the stairs, as always.
I believe we have some mutual friends that checked out, but they.
Yes, Mr. Lamont came through. He dropped his key off.
Oh, good. Yes.
Good night.
Yes. Good night.
Good night.
I suppose there's no letters or anything for us.
Sort of looks to those back. No, were you expecting something?
No. Not at all.
I'll let you know if anything comes through.
Do.
Thank you. I've got to go into her room. Why would we be giving him the key?
Stupid that I brought it up. You're right.
No, it's not stupid. I got confused. Did you have a master plan?
Well, that we were gonna tell him that we were going to be right back to give it to him, but we can't give it to him yet.
Oh. I guess we could have said that, but...
You seemed like you... Let's go.
We head up to her room.
You do indeed.
But by the way, I'm D.
I'm sorry?
I left
I'm TC.
I left you a letter. I'm assuming you've already grabbed it because he
Yes.
didn't offer you one earlier.
Right, yes, that's how I knew to find you on the road.
My note didn't say anything about the road. My note said something much different, TC. Did you even read?
Of
You know what?
course I
Forget it. And she starts to unlock the door.
Clemens was the one who told you he thought that he saw them heading
Oh.
toward Detention Pass. Her letter was about a different subject.
An erotic poem?
Oh my god.
It's a drawing.
It wasn't a letter so much as it was a photocopy.
Sitting on the photocopy.
And that's not a Volvo.
Doxley will start opening up Val's door. And
You open it up. It looks like Val has kind of even before Kenzo had a chance to kind of come in and strip the sheets and take everything, Val had very kind of neatly put everything back into place, tucked all the sides of the bed, the pillow, everything. It looks like no one's been in here, even though you're sure that it hasn't been cleaned thoroughly yet.
Did she even sleep in here?
I don't know. Perhaps these roaming circus types, they keep a tidy room, you know? Never know when they have to leave.
Shall I be the brave one that checks under the bed?
I'm good with traps. And I'll go down and get on all fours there.
Doxley watches.
And you lift up the little sort of part of the sheet or the part of the sort of blanket that's hanging over the edge, and as you lift it, nothing happens.
Nothing yet.
And
Oh God, it's huge.
What?
Fucking tome.
slide a very, very large sort of Atlas-esque tome.
She
out
left a
from under
book?
the
Could you ask for this? What
No.
is this?
Do I seem like? Well, I did ask for that book that one time, and I never got it.
Put it like kunk up on top of the bed there. It's not locked or anything, is it?
It's not locked. And the sort of dust from the pages kicks up, and inside you start to turn the pages, and there's constellation after constellation after constellation.
Is this? Fuck. When I was down in the.
When you were what? Oh, when you were unconscious. Yeah.
No, I wasn't
Well,
unconscious.
you were.
I just couldn't.
You basically were.
Wow.
You were pretty useless.
Wow.
Is this what I fucking think it is?
What else would it be?
I
She
don't
didn't make
know.
it. Did she? Or bring it with her earlier?
Why, how could they have? They said they couldn't get it. When would they have gotten this?
They go back?
They would have to be insane.
This. Did.
They had it all this fucking time.
You know, like close.
They had it all this
first,
fucking
like,
time.
Like. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
What the fuck do we do with this thing? It's so big.
I don't know. We should put it in your room or something.
Okay,
We asked God.
Go on. You got it.
Gujek. We asked Gujek
Yes.
to make a potion that allowed us to understand languages.
Yes.
Now we've got every single fucking constellation.
is going-
We could read the whole thing.
This is going too fast, Doxley. All right. Check the hall. Make sure nobody's out there. I want to move this to one of our rooms. I don't want to be seen.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah.
Are we on the same floor as either one of our rooms?
She's
I
on
think you guys
floor.
yeah, I think you're on different floors, but
You're the next one, and then I'm the one after that. So your room's closer.
yeah, like one floor.
Like,
Dogs will peek out, and then
There's a couple people in the hall. One person's like sort of unlocking their door,
hi.
goes inside. Another person kind of walking along, sort of. Evening.
Afternoon.
Down the stairs. Give me a stealth check because you're just gonna get down the stairs. You're going kind of down one floor and a couple.
26.
Yeah.
Sort of with Doxley covering a little bit. At one point she's in front of you and you're right behind her, and it sounds like someone's kind of coming up the stairs. So Doxley walks a little bit forward just to kind of get in his way, and you use that time to
Excuse me.
slip into your room there. Oh, sorry about that. I'm the next floor.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Good night.
What the hell was that? All right. I suppose I'll put it in a similar space in the bed here.
All right.
We have to go get that potion. Gujek.
Yeah.
We should gather everyone. Should we come here to this room?
How thick are these walls? I don't know. Where do we go to talk about this?
Do you want to? Can you tell which ones we need from here?
What, of the constellation?
Yes. If you had some time to sit with this and I went and got the things.
I mean, yeah, I think so. It looks like most of them don't have 5, and I've got a general sense of where 3 of them should be, so yeah.
Okay. Do you need my help, or should I go and get that potion and your shield and things?
You want me to, like, stand guard? Yeah.
Stand guard and also learn from it. I don't know. It looks. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like this
The
thing could
interest of
turn
not
to
doing a
dust.
little Benny Hill run around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gujek's not going to give anyone that potion but you because he
Okay.
made a special deal with you and
Okay.
you're like his contact.
Great.
Also, Oslo, who has the
Probably
shield,
so don't like
he's
you
not
very
going to hand that off to TC.
Yeah, Oslo.
So I don't want to
Oslo thinks.
run
By
up
the
there.
way, why were you peeping on Oslo? He gave me shit for it because
Peeping?
apparently you were looking in his window late at night,
Peeping?
trying to get a pic of something he was doing.
There was no peeping.
You trying to see?
I wanted to get these fucking things, the things your brothers got on him. I needed to, before we left, I wanted to get them looked at, like the shield,
Oh,
yes?
sure, yeah.
When I arrived,
Uh-huh.
that fucking, the one that sits on the rock, the fucking pipe,
Oh, Godwin.
he told me that I couldn't go back there because he was having his nightly dealings with, I think was,
With a. What?
I don't know because I wasn't able to see with clinkers. I think he has a standing,
That's different than what I thought.
he has a standing night with the clinkers, and he wasn't seeing other customers, so I tried to sneak around Godwin, and Godwin fucking eyeballed me in the fucking trees.
He totally told on you too, because now Oslo thinks that
Evidently.
you're a big.
Yes, I know, and I knew that when Oslo came, he dropped off the. I wasn't peeping on any. Well, I did try to peep. I wanted to see who was there. I was trying to see who was there from the clinkers.
Got it. Well, it sounds like he's not doing a ton of business with them at the moment, which is the only reason why he offered me business. He really didn't care to have a friend of yours there. Anyway,
I guess you'd rather me peeping than blowing up his business.
I don't think you can do those errands, is what I'm trying to say, because of several factors. So, either you can guard here, walk with me, and enjoy the town, or I don't know.
Didn't one of you say that I was wanted?
They did mention that.
Maybe I won't walk around
But
for a
not
bit.
Within the confines
Okay.
of Brunkhollow.
Oh,
I think we
okay.
have to, like, the people of Brunkhollow are not about to, like,
Yeah.
you need to be careful if
There's
you
not
wander into
signs.
Clinker territory. No.
Okay.
Like if you wandered out in the downwheel toward, sort of, eastward toward the Clinker territory, you'd have to be careful about being scooped up. But no, within the town limits, people are not gonna.
I don't think anybody's gonna look in on me here. We'll lock the door and I'll go get those things.
All right. Do you want to stop by Sawbones or anything?
Is he still there? Are you sure of it?
I don't know. If someone's guarding that house.
You say it burned down.
Yeah.
It was fine when I left a note in it before we left.
So it is him.
I didn't say anything because I didn't want anything doing anything stupid.
You already knew. You already knew that that man.
We were in a hurry. It made no sense.
All right. Shall we go on a walk?
We shall.
Start to head downstairs. Annabel, where were you headed after leaving the butcher shop?
I was gonna go to I would love to run some errands, but I have no gold. So I was gonna, I have 11 gold.
You're like, can I turn this 11 gold into?
I know. I'm like,
with my wiles and tricks.
I was like, should I do some hustling? I think I'm gonna go back to the Paramount and try to find my friends, because we did say we'd all meet at the Paramount. Was the last.
I would say as you're sort of circling around the bank of Brunkhollow, which says, butcher shop in the back. You come back into the main thoroughfare, and I would say that's just about as Kayt and Illien are leaving Maeve's, and they haven't seen you yet, but they exit out the door, they chat sort of briefly there, and then they start walking in the direction of the Paramount, sort of northwards there.
Okay.
See them in the distance.
I'm gonna tail them.
Follow Illien and Kayt there for a moment.
And I'd love to not be seen.
Sure, give me a stealth.
That is pretty good. 25.
25, great. There's enough people in the thoroughfare, and you are small in stature enough to sort of slip between some of the people crisscrossing. A couple times people give you a little nod and stuff. You just kind of politely, quietly keep your distance, and you follow them through the crowds here. So Illien and Kayt working.
Can I
right
be
back.
close enough to sort of hear their convo?
You can. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking in the thoroughfare, but you might be able to pick up pieces. Yeah, I mean, what are you guys sort of discussing as you're heading back toward?
Answers. Just one answer. That's all it'll take, you know what I'm saying?
I'm happy to answer you, but it
Not
just seems
you,
you don't
not from
like
you.
my answers.
Not from you, my sweet friend. Not
Oh,
from
okay.
you. I'm sorry, my horrible, nasty little enemy. Not from you.
We gotta all be close allies, Kayt.
And frankly, until I get those answers, I would really appreciate you not speaking about what I spoke about. And I know that I can't make you not do that, but it would just mean a lot to me if you would say that you wouldn't until I felt comfortable with sharing that information.
What you spoke about, meaning everything with Maeve?
No, the other stuff.
So just everything, just don't say anything?
Actually, yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, I'm fine with that because I feel like by the time the night is out, we're all gonna be cheery and great and sharing all sorts of secrets.
You're back in your positive mood.
Oh boy.
And by that time, you guys have arrived sort of just outside of Paramount, and you see Doxley and TC are coming down the stairs into the lobby. So you guys are just outside, you guys are just inside, and you've been picking up on the general sort of spirit of the dialogue between the two of them. You guys come to sort of meet just outside of Paramount, or just inside the lobby.
Oh great. We came to find you. Talk about some things we found.
And I'll walk right in behind.
Sure.
Hi.
Hello.
Annabel.
Hi.
Hello. House Haskell.
He's still.
Hi.
Annabel. Smoky handshakes.
Oh, God,
Sticky,
what happened to y'all?
Still covered in grime. Smoky. We're covered in.
I know. I was sultry.
Oh well, that too.
She like puts on a fake voice. Like, I'm Kayt Mori.
Okay, it wasn't what I expected, but okay. I assume you're Kayt.
Kayt.
I've heard so much about you.
Oh goody.
What happened to you guys? You're absolutely covered in soot.
Picking some mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Okay.
Well, that's a good start. Kayt doesn't just give anyone a handshake, so
Wow.
it's a great
Yeah.
start to a relationship.
Can we go somewhere private?
Sure.
What a fantastic idea.
And by the way, this girl, she just cool like that.
Kayt, I'm losing my mind.
No. I'm asking.
What have you done to them?
That's a genuine question.
Well, I guess I should ask.
combos
Yes.
with this girl.
This girl cool like that?
Period.
They're all cool like that.
All right,
all
let's go have a very
very
cool conversation.
I would say that we have.
Annabelle's gonna minor illusion a little glass of ice water in front of her and be like, where everyone is cool.
Oh,
We're cool like that. Not that cool though.
Oh.
Talk about it.
All right, great.
Ooh.
She's gonna go away.
I like her.
We have
Okay, great.
shared a bonding experience, much like we had in the time before you had to see to other things.
Great.
Where do we want to head? A private location.
Well,
Someone's room?
there is
One of these back corners?
Val.
Are there too many people in the area?
Val left us something, if you remember.
Under her
Right
bed.
before they left.
They left?
They left
Oh.
in the wagon.
Oh,
I'm
I wanted
sorry.
to say goodbye.
They're one of their friends from the town they came from. He had already chartered a wagon. And
Well, they didn't have any gold, so that's good.
Oh,
We
set
get
them
a
off
little
with
bit
some.
with yes. Oh, speaking of which, and I'll hand off.
Oh, yeah.
Andy.
So you get 50. Oh, there's a bunch to go around here. So everybody gets 56
Oh,
gold, 2 silver.
We
And
already
then-
did we do that pre-show?
Yeah,
Just to
I
make
already
sure.
added
Oh, we
Sorry.
did.
I already added.
Oh,
I
you
already
did
added
that.
that, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
That was the gold in the bag.
Yes.
Great.
And then another 52 gold each from our plunder.
Wow. Oh my God.
Wow, money bags. That's great. 52, you just
52, yes. But yes, Val left us something of a gift that I think we could all pour over. But before we do, we should make those quick stops, yes?
Yes, I'm gonna run to Gujak and get that potion.
Oh,
Because that will definitely be done. And also just run and grab my shield. Just in case anything else comes up tonight. I'd like to have it before that man
I'm very
retires.
curious about it.
I will, if we're running errands before we're talking, I will run some errands.
Okay. Back at my room, then.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
All right.
Soon? When? What time?
15, 20 minutes.
Something like that.
I don't have
How
anything
fast
to do.
can you jog?
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna
I
wait
didn't-
inside, I
Did I
guess.
not?
Have a whiskey, darling.
I think I just
on
might.
me.
Wow.
I'll give him
Oh, your money bags. Okay. I'm gonna add 1 gold to my.
Dude's got a gold bar in his pocket. He's walking sideways.
And you have a whiskey on him, and then I'm gonna
Wow.
float right out.
Well,
Do
you seem
you still want hands?
always,
My hands.
always.
Do you want me to come with you?
Yes.
All right.
Doxley, TC. Heading up to the
We'll be
bluffs.
back.
Okay. So Illien and Kayt are going to stay at the Paramount and have
Yeah.
a drink or
Grab a whiskey
grab a
or
whiskey
something.
there. Yeah, yeah. And Annabel, where were you headed? Just so we know.
I would like to go to. Do I think that Good as Gold is gonna have the incense that I need?
Probably not just on hand. You could ask them to sort of put in a request for that.
Do I think Maeve might have the incense on hand?
That is possible.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Maeve's.
Okay. We'll follow you to Maeve's as well.
I'm gonna go to
Instead of
Maeve's
Good as
instead of
Gold.
Good as
She's
Gold.
looking for a particular sort of something
Okay.
a little more. And we'll follow TC and Doxley up toward the bluffs as they run a couple of errands of their own. But that's where we're going to pick up when we get back.
All 5 of us.
All things starting to converge here. Val's book in hand or in stored away safely in TC's room.
Big stuff.
Holy.
We'll pick up some very key components, including, very importantly, Potion of Comprehension from Gujak.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough.
It's Ramo.
Ramo Goop
People.
and people Goop.
Goop.
And possibly Illien's
Yeah.
blood.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure I understood it, and maybe it wasn't supposed to be clear. So, those 3 components come from people that have already died,
Not necessarily, but it could be.
or like have a strong association with death.
Lenny.
Yeah, some kind of lineage. She was saying that like anyone who possessed the ability to resurrect someone, like they have a strong spiritual bloodline because you have to be able to pull someone back from death. Like
Okay,
that's
so
a
it could
very-
be their pinky toe,
Like some
or
people have like what latent druid stuff
Or
latent
paladin.
paladin
okay, so
stuff.
it's not just people who are like very much tied to like necromancy.
Or
I mean, again, remember that like a lot of resurrection spells are in the necromancy school of magic. Like necromancy isn't just like evil
Yeah.
undead. It's like anything about the afterlife
Okay.
and like the dead.
And
things, yes.
I think what nobody has said, everybody's focused on people, animal bones that have animals that have
Yes.
creatures,
yeah.
creatures
like a
strong.
Greek bone or some kind of
Or
special
the
bone.
goblins had.
Goblins
Troll blood?
working for Ramo Klein. Goblins working for Ramo
You
Klein.
thought that had a strong spiritual.
That would be crazy.
Also,
We gotta find.
he
what's
used.
his face?
Everybody's just putting in
Also-
Powerball numbers. They're over it. They want us to go to the Powerball.
Last thing, also he used that mixture of those 3 things, but we don't know. Does he know exactly what needs to go into there, or he just had something that had one of the things that needs to go in there? You know what I mean? Like maybe it's just blood, or just bone, or just flesh.
It's all
and
three.
all
It's all
three.
three.
He, yes, maybe used something that baked them all 3 together, but
To be determined. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Drunk hollow flows the whiskey in the ales. Drunk hollow, see the climbing all wine sails. A fight there in the thoroughfare, or lovers kissing sweet. The magic of drunk hollow nightly sweeps me off my feet. enemies in the upfields at each other's throats all day. But pour 'em each a nasty drink and the troubles wash away. Or the town drunk who's a nuisance during hours of the sun. Under influence of starshine is the party's chief of fun. Drunk hollow, flows the whiskey in the hills. Drunk hollow, see the climbing all wine sails. A fight there in the thoroughfare, or lovers kissing sweet.
Welcome on back, everybody. We hope you enjoyed losing at the Brunkhollow Powerball.
Oh, damn. Hope you wouldn't put your
No
life
winners.
savings in it.
Yeah, I hope you wagered too much on the Brunkhollow Powerball.
Damn.
Welcome back to chapter 66 of Brunkhollow. We've got a few quick errands to run before we meet and discuss the greater mission at hand. Before we do,
Super quick, Thackeray Binks to 100 bits and then Unusual Solutions rated us for
hey,
Welcome.
solutions.
Very cool.
Welcome, friends.
Oh yeah, they rated right as you wasted your inspiration rolling the same number. We said, the inspiration accidentally went toward a raid.
The raid.
Yeah.
Thanks for using your inspiration
Yeah,
to have
thank
someone
you
raid
for
us.
having
No problem.
used it for that.
I really wish that it hadn't happened like that.
Wicked.
It already stood out because it was the smallest house on the block. But the charred and dilapidated remains of the home that's 6 down past the apiary is now an undeniable eyesore among the elegant neighbors. As Doxley and TC come up to the bluffs, you see it's nothing short of a miracle that this fire was stopped before it spread any further. The houses both to the left and right sustaining minimal sort of charring and damage as the fire erupted from inside the house. There's a very tired-looking halfling man with a mustache, and he's twisting at the waist over by the burnt porch. He's kind of stretching at his back. Seems like he's been keeping watch for quite a while at this point, and Doxley, of course, recognized him. Garen, you spoke to him briefly there when you headed up here before. As you're moving along the walk, the sort of path here that leads to the Gnome Nook, there doesn't seem to be any way to get a good look at the interior. You sort of just give a casual glance to see if you can see inside. Some of the boards have collapsed a little bit, and you're hoping you can maybe glean a little something, but nothing that you can catch. And it's hard to gauge the extent of the damage on the inside. You're not sure if it's more on the outside than it is on the inside. It's also not easy to determine if it was a fire that started inside and kind of expanded outward, which might suggest an accident, something that happened, over a stovetop or something, or one that started outside and worked its way in, which might indicate maybe a more deliberate act. Either way, it's a little surreal to kind of be standing here and walking here, staring at the debris that's left over from this place that for TC instilled sort of a sense of dread once upon a time. So you guys are walking just kind of past that house there. Anything talking before we head toward the Gnome Nook there?
You see, sorry, you see TC lingering look at the charred, charred house.
That man only took up charge watching this house for a couple gold. If you wanted to be his relief, I'm sure it would be easy.
I'm sorry, to take his place as watcher?
I wanted to get a look inside.
Oof.
It was a sparse building, although I am curious. There was a gnome. I don't know if he was or is mad or in his thrall, but I wonder if he was a casualty of the fire. Might try to take a closer look on the way back. Quickly.
All right.
As you move forward, you notice that the once solitary Cobb Godwin, he now stands or sits with a company of maybe 8 to 10 gnomes, and all of them are sort of enjoying
There's like 10 of this guy.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of them sort of all gathered around this little
Amazing.
seating area. They're all enjoying puffs on their ornate pipes, some of them meerschaum, some calabash, and some porcelain. It's so much so that there's like a hazy cloud hovering around them, like the beginnings of a tiny little localized rainstorm. And they laugh heartily. You can hear them telling stories of the day, including 2 gnomes that look like they're reenacting some embarrassing moment, maybe where someone fell off a horse or something. You see them sort of and they're sort of laughing at the memory of this story. Despite the merriment that's taking center stage up here, however, not everyone has called it quits on their working hours. From here, you can already see that in the second row of tents, on the 4th plot down from the front, there's a freckled-faced man standing just inside the front flaps. You recognize Oslo. He's facing toward the interior, and he has a quill in one hand and a notebook in the other. And it looks like he's counting, maybe taking a final inventory for the day before closing up his shop. So you see him go. So you see him in his, and then Gujek's tent's a little further back if you wanted to head there first, but it's up to you.
Perhaps Oslo first before he shutters for the night?
Sure.
As you seem to have a good relationship with Gujek.
I do.
Excellent.
As you get a little closer, you reach the point where you can see inside the tent. And you're surprised to find that things have taken a bit of a turn within what was before a very neatly organized workspace.
Shit.
There is broken glass all over the floor. It looks like one of the rugs is stained, like some kind of liquid was spilled on it, and the desk that he was sitting at when you last visited has several splintered indentations, like it was hit repeatedly with a solid object. And as you're getting closer, you can kind of hear someone coming. I am Oslo Brinkpot. This is Oslo's Ornaments, my shop, and I do not take walk-ins. Please go away.
Hello, Oslo.
Good evening.
Ah. Yes. Do come in. He takes a couple more steps inside.
I'm about to pay so much fucking gold, TC. What did you bring me?
I don't know.
I take it that he's with you.
Yes, I brought him here to apologize.
Yes. I apologize.
Thank you. I have information to impart regarding your object of abstrusity,
Splendid.
but we first have some supplementary expenses to discuss. The injuries to my person are superficial, so I'll not double the cost in its entirety. But as you can see, there have been some damages, which took part during the identification process.
Specifically of this item.
Yes. I've taken it upon myself to compile a list. There were some bottles, an abacus, necessary repairs to the desk, the dresser, and 2 of my tent poles, totaling 22 gold, 5 silver. Once you have provided me with this remuneration, I am more than happy to discuss the item in question.
Forgive me,
Yes.
but is it not a practice of yours to bring these items to a safer place that it might not wreak such havoc?
Unless I am informed that one is aware of its capabilities, I perform most of my duties here. I am not often brought items of this nature.
We'll be fine, TC. 22 and what?
22 and 5.
22 and 5. So,
22 gold,
sorry.
5 silver.
5 7. Here you are, sir. Apologies for the inconvenience. I had no idea what I was bringing you.
Yes. If I may. Walks over to kind of behind where his desk is there, and he reaches down, and he's a smaller guy, he's a gnome, and with 2 hands he picks up a longsword, and he pulls it out from behind the desk there and rests it on his shoulder. A longsword, which in capable hands can be swung with either 1 hand or 2, with the former obviously providing a higher degree of leverage, translating to a more powerful blow. He reaches down, and he picks up your shield there. spiral pattern, little bluish crystal at the center there. And you can see the two items are very heavy for him. He's not a fighter, so like he's struggling to sort of hold both of these items. A shield, which when donned by the combatant, trades traditionally offensive capabilities for defensive security. If you would please, stand back.
Back up, Tizzy.
He shifts his weight so that he can get the shield kind of down in one hand, and then after dropping his elbow, and then the shield floats in midair, and he trades back to holding the longsword in two hands. And as he takes steps and he rotates around the room, and the shield like moves to intersperse itself between both you and TC. It kind of
So fucking cool.
My.
As you can see, for a short duration, this animated shield allows you to bypass the traditional concessions that one makes when selecting a defensive instrument, such as a shield. After about 60 seconds, the shield will return to your hand if you have one available, or drop to the ground if you do not. I have for you here, and he puts the sword back down. Documentation for attuning to the item as requested. And I believe that concludes our business together. Thank you for consideration.
Thank you, my friend.
And he hands you.
I'm glad you were not injured.
The animated shield. While holding the shield, you can take a bonus action to cause it to animate. The shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space to protect you as if you were wielding it, leaving your hands free. It remains active for 1 minute until you take a bonus action to retrieve it, or it ends after 1 minute, and it will drop if you don't have a hand free to grab it.
And can you do it again immediately?
Yep, there's no limited, it just takes bonus actions to activate this.
Dual wielding baby.
So cool.
That suits her, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think it would suit her better in a different location.
I can only hope that you were at least did it not pique your interest, sir? Would you not be excited to be brought something else of its nature?
I have been compensated. That is good enough for me.
All right then.
Doxley almost just like holds the shield up to her chest with both arms.
I hope that we may do business again.
We'll see.
If you're not too busy, that is.
Yes, if I'm not too busy.
Pleasure, Oslo. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Turns back. He kind of grabs like a broom. You can hear him like sweeping up some of the broken glass.
Well, isn't that fun? I didn't think you'd smile again at me tonight. I'm glad to see it. I would hate to say that I want you to try it out, but it will be something to see. As in, I don't want you to be in danger, but I want you to use it. You get it.
I got you. Yeah.
All right. Let's get that potion, yes?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
I might look like I have a lot of upper arm strength, but I didn't think it would suit me.
All right, come on.
You guys take a little bit of a walk. And as you get closer to Gujek's tent, if you weren't familiar with his work, you would think that he had stumbled upon a second pack of gnomes, just like the one you came from, jovially filling the space with tobacco smoke. There are fumes pouring forth from a rear window of the tent, and a quickly dissipating haze makes your eyes water a little bit as you get closer. There's definitely been some brewing going on here. And you can see why alchemists are often known for developing a very distinctive cough as they grow into their later years and inhaling some of the fumes. Gujek's face, of course, shows no sign of irritation. He's obviously very used to it, or any acknowledgement that the space is foggy as a hot spring with your head just above the surface of the water. He continues the little choreographed movements between the tables. Little dropper here, little swirl of a beaker here, little tongs to transfer a heated bottle from over a flame to a cooling rack where it rests beside other concoctions. And as you sort of approach the tent there, you just kind of put something on its little cooling rack.
Ah,
Good evening.
you have returned.
I have.
Good. I wanted to take a walk, but I didn't want to close up before you got what you needed.
I appreciate that.
So
Thank you.
thoughtful.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you formally been introduced since that fateful day?
It's been a little while, but we came on a series of carriages together.
Yes. I pretended not to speak common.
Right. And I pretended to believe you.
Very good. Now, I must wait for these to cool, but first, let me give you this.
He finds for you a potion of comprehension. Oh,
Here we go, guys.
And
Guys!
As requested, I hope it provides you with the knowledge that you seek, whatever that may be.
Thank you, my friend. This will be of great value. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
Anything you need.
Somehow able to stock up on a number. I'm like going through my bag. I'm like, I was able to stock up on a number of things actually recently, and I think I'm all right, but I certainly shall come to you if I do need any.
Please do. But come with Doxley.
Always.
Now, I must smoke with the gnomes,
Oh.
for they are my neighbors, and it is good for one to know their neighbors, even if they're just gnomes.
Well, good luck in your socializing.
Thank you.
Sure you'll make a grand impression. Oh. Have
good.
you partaken before?
No.
Ooh. Maybe have something to drink nearby. It can irritate.
Yes. I'm gonna go now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
all right.
Come on,
Good
Tissy.
night,
Let's
yes.
go. Good night. Thank you, Guja.
Good night.
and he sort of goes in. He's cleaning up his space a little bit there.
Have you never smoked a pipe before?
No, is Gujak racist?
I did catch that. Yes. Just no.
Just no.
Of these lesser beings,
I don't-
evidently.
I don't know what that meant.
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
Maybe. No, I can't. It seems racist. You're right. You're right. I was gonna try to find a reason it might not be, but I
It's
can't.
not. Maybe he'll grow.
Seems like such an
He'll
okay
grow.
guy.
Yeah, he'll grow. He grew up in
Alright.
the Ogrims. Oh, I meant to say that Lamont said goodbye, even though he didn't. But I meant to say that. It's fine.
All right.
Um.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Lamont, you should thank him just as much for that shield as for me. It was his, grasp of the troll and its legacy that led us to that.
All right. I'll thank you twice then. Now, before we head back,
Oh God, yeah.
do you want to look at that house, Tacey? Do you want me to leave you so you can look at that house?
I would say that you'd be a better distraction for the guard if I wanted to get a look at it from the other side.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, you've already met him though, yes?
Yeah.
Will it not seem strange that you're approaching him again?
What plan have you concocted? I feel like you're already filling in some blanks.
You were
What
gonna
do you
go
want me
and
to
you were
do?
gonna go and distract him and
So that you can get into the house.
there's nothing to get into, but yes, I'd like to. I don't know. Is there an into? It's a pile.
Yeah, it's not like fully. It's not collapsed.
it is.
No, it's like burned. The exterior's all charred up, and parts of the roof have kind of. But it's not like a pile of rubble. It's very. There's an interior.
But I know that there's like that window that was in his room, but there's not really any other entrances.
And there's the
Windows.
door on the sort of bluff side, and then there was a couple of windows that are facing out toward Brunkhollow, but that involves like climbing along the bluffs basically up that window. Yeah.
But also, again, he took a couple gold to stand guard on this house. If you wanted to offer him more gold to close his little eyes for a moment, maybe he'll do that. I don't know.
But will he report? How much gold did he say?
A couple of gold, I think.
A couple of gold. All right, well, I have a few gold. Yes, yes, better to try the bribe than to sneak in and be seen. All right, let's see.
All right.
You guys head out back along the bluffs there. We're gonna pivot for a moment here. We're gonna follow Annabel over to Maeve's place here. She sort of thinks about where she might be able to get the items that she has in mind. She finds her way to, the local alchemist. She's heard the name several times. Get up to the door.
Get up to the door.
Sure.
Give it a knock.
As you give a knock, there's talking inside. You can tell there's multiple voices. So someone in there possibly also seeking out her services. And the door opens and a young elven boy kind of pokes his head out. Hello?
Hi, good evening. I wanted to speak to your mistress for a moment. I'm looking to buy some stuff off of her. I can be quick about it.
I think Maeve's busy.
Would you just ask her? And she's gonna say loud enough, if she's got any nice incense I could buy from her. Won't take but a moment.
And from the inside, can it be fucking tomorrow?
It really shouldn't be. I know your hands are full. Your arms, I would say, are full. And I'm a friend of Illien, you see?
Give me a persuasion.
Were you gonna try to sneak fire in there too? Sorry, I laughed.
11.
11. It's not a matter of inventory. I ain't fucking got it on me. Whatever you're looking for, I ain't got it.
Oh, okay. You got any ideas of who might?
I don't know. There's someone who moved in up on the bluffs who's an alchemist of sorts.
Great, thanks. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Annabel. Bye.
Bye.
And she's gonna nod, tip her hat to the
Yeah, he
kid.
gives you a big smile. I was happy to sort of be as part of the sort of function there.
I basically work here.
This is my business.
Yeah, I work.
Illien and Kayt, was there anything as you guys sort of find a little booth there on the lower level in the kitchen area? You grabbed a bottle of whiskey, we can say, if you were planning to grab a drink.
If you don't mind, I might just take a second to read what Lamont left, if that's okay with you.
Kayt, hearing the word read is gonna plop one of her books.
And I'll read the
Please
note.
do.
Okay.
Oh no.
My sweet Illien Tyrun, I've spent some time pondering that question you posed in the prairie. How, indeed, do I live with myself? This morning, as we were breaking camp, I found the answer. I don't. I live with the greatest people I've had the pleasure to know, and each day I learn a little more about them, a little more about myself, and a little more about the world. Now, there was a period of time after I lost my family when I very much was living with myself. It was by far the darkest time of my life, and my thoughts turned toward ideas I'm ashamed to have entertained. I felt powerless. I was desperate for anything that would let me gain control of the world around me, anything that would allow me to stave off another loss. By chance, I reconnected with Tobias and Shayla, old friends who could see the path I was walking and steer me back from there. I rebuilt. I believe the greatest fallacy of our time is that the great power comes from a lone man who has made a great sacrifice. I lost all but my life, and the only thing it strengthened was my apathy. I don't know the finer details of the situation you're dealing with, but I do know that you've got quite a stalwart sibling beside you, and more friends than can be counted on one hand, in parentheses, depending on how many fingers you possess, I suppose. Turn to them. Whenever you're conflicted, look to those who have chosen to stay with you. It's a hard world filled with false promises and misguided aphorisms. but if you remain in good company, you'll find the right path. I wish I could tell you what that path is, but it's not mine to walk, and I wouldn't dare pretend otherwise. Take care, and I hope I find myself part of your good company again one day. Andre Lamont.
Wow.
You need to get anything off your chest after whatever was in there?
No, I don't think so. Just, friendly goodbyes.
Go back. It's a little quiet. Sort of reading. Yeah. We'll go back.
We'll go back up to the bluffs there. You guys are sort of working your way back along the little path. You guys head very much the same as how you left it there. He's still outside. He's looking like he's tiring. You know, he's been there since you were there, presumably a good deal longer, even before you got there the first time. So he's sort of...
What did you say his name was in your note?
Garen, I think.
Garen.
Yeah, hold please.
Garen.
Garen. It was a hard G.
Yeah, it was.
Garen. Is that hard? Garen.
Jaren would be a soft G.
Aaron.
What's happening?
All right. Let's see if he goes fine. Evening.
Yeah. Please, with respect, just move along.
Forgive me, but I believe I know the former owner.
I'm sorry to hear that. He had a bit of an accident, I suppose.
Oh, so he's all right.
We crossed paths over at the apothecary, yeah.
He wasn't inside. There was no casualties.
I wasn't here when the fire happened. I honestly don't know if he was inside.
Well, what? And I'll kind of make as though I'm going to be like, well, what about?
Oh, look. You'll have to ask him when he returns, yeah?
He was hosting another. He was hosting a. Please, I
He didn't
must
say anything about that to me. All he said was not to let anyone in. I'm sure if he thought that someone was inside, he would have checked or asked me to check. Yeah?
But you said he was hurt. What if he? Was he in his right mind?
He seemed plenty stable to me.
Please, I just want to make sure that there's not remains of someone in there that...
I don't think he would have not had me check inside or not checked himself if there was a person in there. Look, you can ask him when he finds his way back.
Where is he?
I don't know. He said he would come relieve me himself.
All right. Let's go.
Give me an insight check.
God damn it. 6.
Don't pick up on him.
Are you going to be able to loud enough for him to hear? To sleep tonight with all the concern on your face?
It weighs on me heavy. To look the other way, sir, for 5 minutes. What would that mean to you?
Look. This man, he gave me more money than one should for watching over a house. So whatever it is, he doesn't want someone to see. I just want the coin, that's it. When I'm done, I'm done.
Fine, I suppose I'll ask him.
Do you want more coin?
He gave me a lot to watch over a house.
What if we matched it?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. So that's 9, but let me just look at what I've got. I've got Bully's best friend, so I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
So I get to re-roll it.
Yep.
It's worse. And then can I also tactical mind
You
that?
can. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have to take the worst one when you do that?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, using that, and then I add a D10. No, sorry.
Your superiority die.
Yes. No, D8. 10.
10. You can keep the tactical mind. Look, I feel like you already should have been back. If you double it, I'll take a well-timed piss.
What's double it?
He gave me 75.
TC will reach into his bag and take out 150. It's important to me.
I can see that. You got 2 minutes. Takes a little walk. He walks like across the
you
path
want me to-
toward the woods.
Kick in.
Nah, it's fine for now. I'm the idiot.
You're not the.
Depends on who you ask. All right.
Do you want me to accompany you, or do you want privacy?
Stay out of here. And I'm gonna quickly.
It takes a little bit of effort to kind of push the door open because of the way it's kind of melted a little bit, a little singed, a little off its hinges. But you step inside. You step
See
into
if
the
there's a
rubble.
way that I can do things that can mostly be undone. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
So
Like, I
far,
don't wanna,
just pushing the door open, it
break
looks
and
like you
stuff.
could like
Yeah.
pull it
Yes.
back.
Okay.
Okay. You take a couple steps into the rubble here, and you do a quick preliminary scan. You look around the room. You make sure that nothing's lurking around the corner or that you see something behind a toppled bookcase. But nothing in particular jumps out at you right away. However well the nearby community responded to contain the fire from affecting the nearby houses, they didn't suppress it in time to preserve much on the inside. It is a brittle, blackened mess in here. And you feel like a strong breeze could cause the walls to collapse at any moment. Everything in here is sort of deteriorating, blackened, frail. There's one object that is relatively still intact. It's the fireplace and the mantle above it, only because it's mostly completely made of stone. It's not made of wood. And the ceiling is hanging on by a thread, but that narrow mirror is still mounted above it. The circles that were once so clearly marked on the glass now heavily obscured by a layer of ash. The high-backed chair that was facing away is scorched to a crisp. And there's a pile of debris on these remains that look like it fell from the ceiling above, like something fell down from above. But as you look at it a little longer, you look up, and the ceiling above where the chair is mostly still intact. And that pile of debris, which is rounded at the top, has an unsettlingly specific appearance.
Oh no.
A little mound that expands to about shoulder width as you get a better angle around the chair. And then after that reveals itself to be very singed and sinewy set of limbs with a little bit of bone showing through the sullied skin. A smaller man, perhaps a gnomish man, who lacked the capacity to get out in time.
I'm sorry, this is just his form, his sooty form, or like there is, like somebody threw something over him.
No, he's like sitting in the
just-
chair. Yeah, like, I mean, as far as you can tell, the body is sort of burnt.
Like, not taking too much time with this, but going over to it and like, going to touch kind of where the chest was there.
Give me a perception check.
Perception 21.
There's a couple things as you get a little closer. You reach out to touch, and it just feels like you go to touch where his chest, and like they just dust and crumbles. But you notice as you get closer, you look down, and there's a little bit of debris around where his feet is, just from the fire and all the stuff that kind of fell apart in here. And you shuffle a little bit to the side with your foot, and you look down, and you can see that someone had manacled him to the chair. Like one of his ankles is attached to the chair, and the chair itself looks like it's attached to the floorboards, which you're not sure if you knew before when you were in here.
Like the manacles is new. That's not ever something that
you never noticed.
Shuffling
that
around.
Yeah, he moved at one point to get you a
Yeah,
crutch or
a crutch,
something.
yeah.
So he definitely got up from his chair at one point.
Oh God.
The other thing that you notice is that very little of his sort of visage is still visible, but his teeth remain because they've not sort of burnt in the fire. And just past the teeth, there's something inside there.
Fuck me. I'm like, knowing I don't have much time here, I'm like, does it look like a piece of paper? Does it look like an object?
It looks like it catches the light a little bit, like a little shine to it. It's hard to tell exactly what it is. It's not a piece of paper, and a piece of paper probably would have burned even if it was in his mouth.
I'm going in.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh my
What
God.
the
That
fuck?
is so creepy.
Holy shit. 31.
31. You reach it, you sort of hold underneath the jaw there, and just try to pry the teeth apart just as much as you need to, and you kind of comes loose a little bit, but doesn't fall.
Yeah.
And inside you see what looks like a small round metal tin, almost like something that you would use to hold tobacco or something, like a little tin like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that's what's inside his mouth there. And with the same check, you're able to get it past the teeth there.
Nothing else deeper.
Not that you can see.
Try to just leave him. I'm just gonna pocket that for now, so that I'm not wasting too much time to take a look around. Again, it was always sparse.
Yes,
like,
it was a very, very small interior.
But is the door still to his back room? Is that still intact?
It's like closed, but also the fire has definitely gotten into it. Like some pieces have fallen off, and you can clearly see the other room. Whereas before, like if you had walked in here, you wouldn't even know that other room existed.
Yeah.
You can definitely see that there's another part of this house.
Is the door movable in such a way that I could possibly put it back the same way?
It looks like pieces of it would break off. It looks like you could move it, but it would crumble in your hands almost.
First, I just want to get as good as a look as I can into the room, maybe in the center. Of the
I mean, the room, like it's black, like you can peer over the broken part of the door and it's empty. You don't see another person in there. The floors are blackened. A lot of those markings on the floors are no longer, like they're hard to see because of the ash that's covering the floor. The cabinets are like falling off their hinges and stuff.
Okay. It's probably already getting to be close to that 2-minute mark, right?
In fact, Doxley was outside. You can see him sort of come back out of the woods and do a fake, like he was, like he wanted, if anyone saw him, to just make sure that he like looked like he was taking a bit.
Back over to kind of where the gnome and the mirror are, and like one last look at myself and like the sooty mirror where I had kind of, been gazing up at the ceiling and fiddling with the bowls and stuff, and just like seeing the burnt, my eyes look like there's dark circles under them, and a little bloody and a little burnt, and even behind me in the mirror is like a fully burnt corpse. Just like, try to get back out the door in such a way that I can
Kind of come back at you, and the guy's kind of coming, and he. On your way then.
Good night.
Lovely night.
Oh, and he kind of leans back up against one of the railings.
Start walking away.
Yep, you're walking down the road along the bluff side.
He was manacled. The gnome. You burnt alive in there. I don't know who said it or what happened. It must have been, but it was after the statue, because I went into that house. After that night, when we saw Illien, when we saw the statue, I went in there and I left a note. Gods, this was stupid. Oh, fuck. And I'm gonna reach into my pocket and take out the tin. This is the only thing I found. And I'm gonna,
Unscrews a little bit of dust. There's a little note inside.
Oh!
And it looked like it was placed in the tin and then put in the mouth so that it wouldn't burn in the fire.
Oh my god.
Last wishes. A few prayers to say. I'll speak them out loud later tonight, I think. I tried to communicate with him a number of times, but he had no speech. Do you remember that cane I walked with? You remember where the injury came from, yes?
Yes.
He handed me the cane. Things to see to tonight, yes?
You know you can tell me things, TC.
He walks quietly for a bit.
Doxley will start leading them to the Paramount, I guess.
As you guys are coming back down from the bluffs, were you headed up to the bluffs? I would say you, Annabel, sort of heading in your direction. And your first thought is that as you see her is that maybe she, like, you guys took a little long and she maybe came to see where you were because you weren't expecting to kind of see her.
Hi.
Good evening.
We're headed back to
yeah.
the Paramount.
Yes, sorry, I'm still trying to finish my errand. I need, alchemy stuff. You guys know the alchemist up there?
Oh yeah, Gujak, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hurry and see if I can get something.
As Doxley sort of, Gujek, she like points over her shoulder and all the gnomes that are there by the sort of benches, Gujek has joined them there, and you can see he's like,
That's Gujak.
Oh.
And he seems indisposed.
Retired for the night, I believe.
Ah, fuck.
What is it that you needed?
Incense. Good stuff.
We don't
smell
stink
that
bad.
No. Hilarious.
Give me a whiskey.
Hilarious. Y'all are super funny. Really, really funny stuff. Damn.
Did you not check it good as gold?
I'll go
Sorry,
there
Samson
now.
is Samson? I can't fucking remember what they call themselves.
I'll go there now. I went to Maeve. I don't think they'll have it in hand. I wanted to do it tonight. Damn.
Sorry.
It's all right.
All right, we'll meet you there.
Okay,
good
cool.
luck.
Off I run again. Bye.
for expediency, Good as Gold is closed up already.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's in the evening now.
We're not gonna roleplay this shit out.
You walk up, and it's closed. There's no one there to talk to.
Hey, Annabelle's so disappointed.
Fully cock blocked.
Blocked. Okay, fine. All right, I'll just walk back with y'all then, because Good as Gold is probably closed.
All right.
All right. You guys return to the Paramount. Okay. And you can see, sort of with one of the curtains kind of open on the side, you can see Illien's sort of foot sticking out there, so you know that he's in one of the booths there that's over by the back. Reemerged as Clement sort of gives you a nod as you come in, and as Annabel kind of comes in, Miss Price, welcome back.
Ah, thanks so much. Hi. What, Doxley?
Nothing, just good ruse.
He's he's a good one, that Clemens.
Yes. Shall we go up to your room?
Yes, yes.
Should we
I've
get
got-
the other two?
A bottle. Should we what?
Get the other two.
Are they not? Look over.
You can
and
see them.
Oh, sorry.
Illien looks. They're both like buried in notes and like a book over at the table.
I don't know why I thought they were hanging out in your room with you not there.
Hello.
Excellent.
All finished.
All right.
Up we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
We'll
do
get a
it.
couple bottles from the.
You may. I mean, they already had one, and Doxley grabbed
Okay,
one, so you've got
great.
two.
We got
Great.
we got the alcohol.
Oh, great.
It's been so long.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thanks.
What?
So,
Who wants to start?
I will.
I couldn't have guessed.
To new friends.
Cheers.
to new friends and old friends, and old friends being new and new friends being old.
Sure.
Mr. Welker,
He almost gone.
He's like bending to like reach towards the bed. Yes.
I want with all my heart and soul to trust you. I really, really do. All right? So, like you said, that was not a conversation for the road.
I did say that.
Doxley, well, not Doxley, but Illien was not able to share with me answers to my questions. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm going to ask you to answer them. And if you don't,
I can
I'll
see
explain.
why you like her.
if anybody else knows the answers, please feel free to chime in.
No, I would love to know the answers as well.
Does that sound okay with you?
I hope I can satisfy you.
All right. What have you told this cleric so far?
You don't really have conversations with this man. To him, we are worms. We are tools. I have shared very little with him. And the things that I have, I don't know if he even... He has sent me on one or two errands, the most recent of which was to speak with the hag. He knew that she knew locations, or at least he thought she did. And according to her, I don't know if we shared this with you yet, but she did at one time, yes? But she couldn't share with us in the moment.
I think she might know them anyway, and she's giving us time to get there ahead of time.
Fair, that might be true. The problem is, I think he already knows.
Well, she said that Chewinga showed him something accidentally. But we don't know.
We don't know what that is. But I think it is, at the very least, the locations of all four statues.
Okay.
And you're just going off the knowledge about the Chewingas. Nothing else to confirm that?
I have not spoken to him
Okay.
since before we went to Fort Contrition.
Oh.
TC, can I ask, sorry to jump in here.
Please, by all means.
Why were you working for him to begin with? You told us a sad story about your mother, but that didn't really tell us anything, did it? Just checking with the Tyruns.
I know as much as you, Annabel.
I was, and according to who you ask, still, I suppose, in the employ of the People's Ministry. Although it is a large and all-encompassing entity, is it not? And not all of its members are the same. Not all pious, not all full-throated believers.
Sure.
Yes, you would agree?
I would agree that there are a lot of people in the church who are pious or pretend to be.
When you came to Brunkhollow, TC, were you running away? Or did you know the cleric was here?
I knew he was here. I was sent to aid him.
And what made you change your mind?
Have you stood in the presence of a cleric? You alone. I started my work as little more than an errand boy for the lesser votaries in Paran. I worked my way up. My skills were noticed by some of the more powerful people. I could be that man unnoticed, listening at the door. I could go and I could talk to the families and help change minds and hearts. It was political. It wasn't... I didn't do it for the love of the gods. I did it so that I might not have to live in fucking squalor my whole life. This was an extension of that.
Then you got here and you saw what life can be like? What your options were? Did you feel the power of friendship?
I got here and saw that someone I never thought I would be his right-hand man. But he regards all with such disdain. I knew that if I died, it would mean nothing to him. Or that he would kill me for no reason. He broke my leg. And he did it because I didn't follow, to the letter, a directive of his.
Am I sure that that's true?
Give me an insight check.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Ugh, 10.
Shit. That would be 11.
To both of you, that seems true. Yes. As far as you can.
So when it comes to the cusp now, what we know, what we might be about to find out, what exactly is your dream scenario? What do you dream about at night? What is your hope and dream in this moment?
I don't know. I think that these things are bigger than me. I think they are bigger than all of us. And they fucking frighten me. And you know what? I think they frighten him too. He came here. I suppose we have this a little in common. At a directive. But once inside, he didn't know what to do. So for a while he spun his wheels. Getting no messages. Too afraid to leave that he would be rebuked. Obviously, he has gotten onto something. How, I do not know. I do not know how he found his way on the knowledge of the statues, anything. The first thing he had me do was that... what you saw. Smearing that fucking statue with that stuff.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that alone, TC.
Well, if you lick boots, sometimes you get stepped on.
It's a very unsympathetic outlook.
I'm still not convinced by that answer that he has found some true calling. We're about to rip the world open.
He has found no true calling. His only calling is to help himself, which, as long as that aligns with me, is perfectly fine. But if I get a whiff, if there is 6, 7, 10, 20 of us all trying to get to this rift, this aperture at the same time, and I get a whiff that last second you are switching back sides to the cleric, I don't know.
He hasn't once shown that instinct. Not for a second.
There is no sides with a cleric.
What do you mean?
I mean, even if I wanted to join him, he does not take. Partners.
You give me some of that, Doc.
Yeah, sure. Here, take it for a little bit. I've been hogging it.
It's all right.
I would have loved to have heard you say, let's expand the cusp. I would have loved to hear that come out of your mouth.
Hold on. Time out, just real fast. I want to address this, but you will have to fill me in on expanding the cusp and aperture. Those are 2 words I have not heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on. Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I understand that you are a person who has had a lot of things done to you. I would like us to be in cahoots. I would like to be in cahoots with you. If I feel at any time your cahoot is out of my cahoot, we will address it when we get there.
Seems reasonable.
I'm sorry about your leg.
Healed up just fine. Thank you.
Guys, whether we like it or not, we need each other. We're working on something huge. As you said, TC, it's bigger than all of us. So we do need each other, and we need to have each other's backs at every moment.
I agree.
Fantastic.
That's why I think Kayt rightfully is asking the questions that perhaps some of us should have asked earlier. We all don't need to be here for the same reasons. We just need to know we're working towards the same goal.
I do feel as though we all walk together.
That's what I like to hear.
I hope that you'll continue to have me. Even if my breath stinks of boot.
Forgive me, it was unkind.
You're not wrong.
Right. What's next?
Well, Kayt and I successfully got the materials to Maeve. Seems it was less than she would have liked, which I think we can all understand. But in the morning, she may or may not have some thing that we can test out that might be good.
This is the firearm that
Is
we
it
were
a
told of?
dragon with a hole in its ass?
That's a good... I was picturing it was like a prosthetic arm that you would put on and it blows fire.
That's not what it was.
Also sounds really cool. Taystay thought of like a sock puppet sort of thing.
Sock puppet?
No, it's... And then Illien's gonna try to
Oh, I see.
lock eyes with Kayt and like, are we good to like actually talk about this type thing?
Seems like everybody's already aware.
All right. It's this crossbow situation thing, except you hold it in your hands. One hand, it looks like, and like as you and Jonah said, a big explosion of some sort, and it kills faster than a crossbow. It hits harder than a crossbow in some way,
So it's just like a crossbow.
but like super crossbow.
That sounds kind of lame.
Well, it seems also.
It's no flame dragon thing.
Seems like Maeve is cooking on something that might give it a little extra edge against magic users.
Oh.
We'll have to see tomorrow.
Like a bigger crossbow?
No,
Yeah,
the
how
size
big?
of a hand. I can hold it like this.
Oh.
Yeah, and you could, and anyone here could. A child probably could, although I don't know.
Let's
It seems like a
let's
weapon.
get
then.
one of these in the hand of every child in Brunkhollow.
I think that's the plan.
Let's do it. It seems good to me. If children can be little soldiers, I'm down with that.
All right.
They do make the best soldiers. So loyal.
They follow orders.
We'll have to get him out of the mines first.
Can we please? God.
All right. So there's that. Do you remember at the bottom of Brunkhollow with the well?
Yup.
And there was that stuff I scooped up from the statue.
Hold on, just real fast. Backing up.
Yeah.
Killing magic users.
Okay.
Which flavor of magic users are we trying to go after?
Cleric.
Got it. Really? Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Goop.
Yes, Maeve believes that this goop that was in the statue and what Ramo used is how you call upon the elementals. This is going to be instrumental with this whole plot that's happening to keep the elementals away from this aperture. And Kayt, you know more about this.
Since TC so kindly regaled us with a little bit of the story of his childhood and life, and you seem like somebody who would like to fuck up the gods at all costs.
Absolutely.
The long and the short of it is there were once rifts all the time, portals between our world and the world of the elementals. There was a group of folks, they harnessed a bunch of spiritual energy, and they opened a rift big enough, let's call that one the aperture, to let elemental creatures in, much like the one that Illien saw beneath Brunkhollow.
Oh, wow.
The goop goes in the statues we have seen, one of which is now crumbled, one of which we don't know where it is. If you put the goop in the statue, it attracts the elemental. If you take the elemental that's currently here far away enough and you open up the aperture, more might come in. More elementals in, bigger the cusp. That's the working theory.
Fuck.
If you open the aperture with enough spiritual energy and the elemental is close to it, elemental might walk back through, go back to its home, no more cusp as we know it.
Fuck.
That's why it's very important that we know what that goop was, which supposedly attracts them.
Yes, and that's, I guess, problem number one. Maeve called it Devasia Cruentis. And the way to make that is by finding, spiritual beings and getting 3 parts of them and different ones. So blood, bones, and flesh.
Oh, that's
One-
pretty gruesome.
Yeah, once you combine them, perhaps burn them, it makes the sand, a type of sand. That's what you put in these bowls in the statue, and that's what brings them. I don't know where we're gonna find these things, but these things have to have some kind of spiritual power, meaning having to do with life and death, having had a glimpse of the other side. Or power over it somehow.
We know somebody that's seen the other side, that has plenty of bones walking around still.
Yeah. Sounds like maybe someone should have a couple less bones.
Who was that?
Probably.
The Reverend that we,
I was thinking Ramo.
I was thinking both of them.
Seems like we got lots of options.
that's 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Unfortunately, those 2 folks seem like people who are trying to get to the
Yeah,
aperture
it might be a little
at the same
hard.
time as us. We've got us, Ramo, the Reverend / the Hag, and Mr. Cleric Friend. I'm assuming.
Yeah. So would they need a spiritual energy?
That's what Maeve said. A
Okay.
spiritual energy makeup of some sort. It doesn't seem like it needs to be super significant, but of enough that it, you know.
But it would help if we had it ahead of time.
We need to if we're gonna try to pull one of these elementals away.
So then it can't be Ramo and it can't be the Reverend and
Well, maybe Ramo if we can track him down, but I don't know how we're gonna do that. But I do want to kill him. Quickly, and soon. That would set my mind at ease.
What exactly does spiritual energy mean? Like,
Had a touch with, well, that's stupid. I was gonna spiritualness, but that doesn't say
No,
much.
that doesn't help me.
Necromancy type thing. So people like, you know how Rama was able to raise those servants when we first fought him. He has some sort of touch with life and death. And maybe even some monsters, may have said, have this type of brush with life and death.
Certain undead, you meant. Yeah, like powerful undead creatures.
So, of that nature. Necromancy.
Okay.
Would be good to start brainstorming, looking into options. That's one side of things. Taking care of the goop, creating goop of our own would be a great idea.
It sounds like it's less goop and more sand, right?
Yeah,
Powder? Sure.
the sand became goop because the water levels rise when he put it in the well.
That's a really good point.
Maybe we should
Yes.
stop calling it goop then. considering
Yeah.
it's
I
got
kind of
nothing
like
to
goop.
do-
Goop has
I like-
grown on
well,
me.
the goop-
I
yeah.
like goop.
The goop.
I know
Can
what
we
we
say
need.
what it's called again?
Sand goop?
No, the real word for it.
Oh, Vasia cruentus.
Yes.
All right.
Vasia cruentus.
DC?
DC.
No, because that sounds like
T-
TC, and then I'm just
DC.
gonna get real confused.
Yeah.
All right. What
Dev crew?
I like that. That could be our name.
Dev crew group?
We could be the
We're
dev
the
crew.
dev crew.
I regret suggesting changing the name.
Anyways,
That's one thing.
That's one thing that we need to work on.
Great.
Well, and I got, there's at least 4 options when I wrote them down that we know, and we can get them translated maybe. And
And DC's gonna like, jump to bed and like,
And that
Val.
looks very familiar.
oh my God.
That's a
Val-
big book.
Valen Lamont somehow fucking went and got this.
Why did I copy all that shit down?
I
Oh
don't
my
fucking
God.
know.
They got the whole book?
They got the whole book. They've been
I
sitting.
don't know.
I don't
They
know.
must have gone back in at some
When-
point.
They-
When I went to
she gave
pick
us
them
the
up,
key.
they were a bit dusty and out of breath. So probably at that point when we had left to go talk to them.
Illien, you do not ask enough questions.
Yeah.
Look, I was in
That's
swords,
true.
they were in swords, and I just needed to grab them. That's it.
I was. Time was of the essence at that point.
We were trying to save us.
We were trying to get to
Okay.
Haskell.
Can I have
Drink your
she's
your
got
whiskey.
it.
Yeah.
It was the
all
book
right.
dust.
Sorry.
So
Yeah.
I think there's a bottle over there as well if you wanted
We are at
to
the
steal
dregs.
it. Oh, look, I found another bottle.
Stow that underneath your bed. TC's bed?
Yeah, I put it under TC's.
Yep.
I'll swap that.
Okay, so the book. Oh my God. All right, so we just need to translate that and find which one means.
So this is gonna lead us to. We're gonna figure out what the
There was-
catastrophe,
I
right?
think this question will still be of the 2 spots left, which is a statue and which is an aperture.
Maybe, oh, that's a long shot. The word that's transcribed will both mean a catastrophe and what it is, a statue catastrophe. Maybe.
Statastrophe.
Yeah.
Statastrophe.
That's a long shot, but maybe when we can read it, which, oh, you have the potion.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Oh, we're cooking now, Dev
All
crew.
right, we're almost there.
How long did he say? How long the potion lasts? Is it like
1 hour.
I feel like we should zero in on a handful of things so that we can. Although I guess it won't take an hour to flip through a book. I don't know.
We'll find the ones. We already have a few. We can have someone read the names of what we have already, and then find the remaining 2?
Yeah, remaining 2.
Okay, let's get to work. I mean, wait, did anyone else have any pressing matters? I mean, this is pretty important, so we can start.
No, I think we should start.
Okay, who's taking the potion?
I ordinarily would love to read the book, but I don't really know what's going on right now, so I would defer to.
I can read it if you want.
Great, down, bottoms up.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm sorry, Doc. Did you want to read? That sounds crazy. You don't like
Me
to-
reading sounds crazy.
You don't
Me
like to-
reading a book that we have been searching for.
You cannot be this
Sounds
appalled at this
crazy.
idea.
Oh, it's just absolutely absurd that Doxley could finally
Doxley,
read something
I
for
think
once
you
in her
can
life.
read it.
No, go ahead,
read
enjoy
it.
it, and
God.
I hope it's a great mystery.
Oh,
Enjoy.
stop. You read it.
I'm not being petty. Go ahead.
All right. I will.
Rough day for the Dev crew.
Slug the potion down. Takes a moment for your senses to adjust. It's like you're coming outside after spending several hours in a very, very dark basement, and there's a kind of fizzy crackling sensation within your ears. It's a little unpleasant. It's almost like a small insect sort of crawled its way inside, now buzzing about your ear canal. Eventually that subsides, and it's replaced by a kind of mildly heightened clarity. People's voices very crisp. The sounds of the sort of dining room and the lobby below. It's almost like you can just pick up on things a little bit more. Nothing drastic, just a little precision. Like you just kind of had a very strong cup of coffee that has made all your senses kind of come to. The taste of it sort of very salty, a little briny, like almost like ocean water that you were drinking.
Okay, let's look. I'm looking for one that means catastrophe, yeah?
Well, first the ones we have. Read those ones. Maybe
Sure.
we don't even have to look at these.
Okay. So,
I believe.
a Wandle?
Yeah, we'll go through them here. So, for the sake of flipping through an expediency, there are 6 that have these stars in the right places for the statue locations that you know. And I can't remember which ones you have, but I'll just read the 6. There's 6. There's Tissessum.
That's one we have.
Yep, that's one you have. That appeared to be an Ignan word, I believe. There was Ubtrati.
We don't have that one.
That's a new one, Ubtrati. And that is written in Aquan. You're actually able to read that one. That one's like humpback whale. So it does not seem like... There's a third one that is Iwandel, which I think is one that you have.
Yep.
Another Ignan word. There's another one that's Tetivera, an Orin word. And I believe that one, Gujek was able to tell you that meant plume because he was able to read that. There's one Defanti, which is a Terran word. Was that one you had? Maybe that was another one you didn't have. Great. Defanti. D-F-A-N-T-I.
Sorry, and what was Tedavera? What was
Tetivera meant plume, like a plume of smoke.
Okay, got it.
And the last one was Keplier, K-E-P-P-L-E-L-I-E-R. That was a Terran word as well. You're looking through, now that you've identified the ones that match up with the book in hand. Tessessum is an Ignan word, and as your eyes sort of glance over it, it means vulture. It's a bird, vulture, a bird of prey.
Okay.
There was Ubtrati, which meant humpback whale in Aquan. Iwandel means torch, like so you'd hold in your hand to light the way, a torch. Tetivera means plume, as you already know. Defanti means ivy or vines. And Keplier translates to earthquake.
That's the one. That's the one.
Constellation 1.
I'm gonna bring up this here.
Oh my god.
That's.
And as you guys look through the...
That's the one.
That's the catastrophe.
Earthquake.
Guys look
Yeah.
through.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what's Keplier in?
There we go. Keplier was written in Terran.
That's not,
This was one of them.
that's not, that's vulture, I think.
This was another one.
Yep.
That's, I think,
That's the whale one.
I think
This was another one.
that's torch.
This was another one.
That's plume.
This was another one.
That's the ivy and vines, maybe.
And this means earthquake.
We were right there. We were right fucking there.
One of those is near.
Wait.
You mean near Clarity?
That's up by Clarity.
The two north ones, that's New Brunkhollow
No, that's
territory.
where
is it
that's
not?
where
A little further east than that. It's, you weren't right there, but you were up sort of...
But that's New
One of
Brunkhollow,
the
right?
paths?
But again, like that was like kind of over here. But
Even New
these
Brunkhollow?
are the two that you...
The 2 new ones.
That those are the
Oh my
two
god,
new
they're right
ones.
next to each other.
Yep.
I think that might be.
And if I go to the sort of map, this is the old map, but
Oh,
these
God.
were the two. One is sort of a little deeper into the upweald there, and one's sort of just on the edge. But those are the two that you do not know which is the statue and which is the other location.
Okay.
I think one of them might be where Avig is. Close.
Avig might have been a little south.
Didn't
Yeah.
Avig get thrown into New Brunkhollow, possibly? That's what I found out.
However, if Ava got thrown somewhere, then that's the aperture.
No,
Well, it's-
because
the
the
hag
hag
just
just
threw
threw
Oh,
it.
I understand. Smaller portal. Got it.
Yeah, rift.
Got it.
But you look upon this constellation that's all of a sudden sort of comes together here. The 3 locations, the word earthquake, some kind of natural disaster, and 2 stars that overlaid on sort of a map of Brunkhollow seem to imply the existence of 2 important locations.
Okay.
Are we the first?
I hope so, but if the cleric knows where all 4 statues are, then he might already be en route.
Also, this is closer to
He's
the
not.
hag. This is closer to clarity.
Closer to Bellamy.
Which statue is the furthest away from those two? I mean, which star? Where is that? That furthest point away?
That was the Goblin Raider camp.
Wait, sorry. What are you saying?
The
south one?
southernmost one.
Yeah,
That's the Raider camp.
And is there still a statue there?
Yes.
As far as we know.
That's where we want the Goop to go.
Yeah. As
Alright.
long as. Oh, fuck. We told Bison to look at that statue. We gave it up.
Bison is occupied.
I told the cleric to look at that statue. I thought it would send him in the wrong direction.
Well, it's worth checking.
It did, technically.
Yeah, that's fine. We see if it's still there. If it's not still there, we go to the next southernmost point. That's where the Goop goes, assuming we can get Goop in the first place.
If we can, that's the idea. But I mean, traveling to there and then up to those points, I mean, that's a multiple day trip. And if we're hiking it, right? That's a lot of distance.
I mean, some of it is traversable on horse, but there's definitely some
Well, maybe
horse-friendly.
we enlist other help. We'll see.
Yes, this one here
Somebody go drop.
is the one within Brunkhollow. That's the one that is presumably under the well.
Goop dropper. In town
Somebody
Goop
drop the
dropper.
Goop for
In town
us?
Goop drop. Goop
I mean,
dropper.
I don't know.
Anyone we trust?
Isn't there someone that we know that put Goop somewhere that wants something from you?
Yes. Well, now something from you. You have the key now. But I don't know if he even wants the key because he just wants to fucking ruin my life, it seems. But we can see. If we can track him down, kill him, and somehow get info out of him. Part of him, he has the necromancy with him, so we could use him as part of the, whatever it's called, the Devasia Cruentus. Take a finger of his.
I think TC was suggesting that you ask Ramo to put Goop in that statue on behalf of us.
He offered, but I declined, and so I don't know if he'd want
Why
that.
would you decline?
Wait, what?
Well, you were watching. Back at that night with Ramo, he offered that he could call upon the elemental again and I could watch. And basically, if I took that route, I'd be giving him everything he wanted and he would be showing me just how unready I was and how out of my league I was. And so it just sounded like, oh, he gets what he wants and then I get pushed in the dirt. So I declined.
I think we're all out of our league.
But, I mean, we could see if he wants to trade a key.
Can you
for
go
that.
back to him and tell him once he does it and you want to be there?
And what? Go out in the downwheel hooping and hollering, Ramo, I got the key, and hope he's in the vicinity? I don't know.
I weirdly think he would show up. I just feel like he has ears everywhere.
It does feel like he's watching every step I have. I'm just paranoid, though.
I don't think Romo Klein would take that offer.
I don't either, but it was a good suggestion.
I was joking, honestly.
Oh.
I'm surprised we
Wow,
talked
we
about
went
this.
deep down that.
Yeah.
You should have stopped us earlier.
I thought you all got the joke.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I thought it might
High
be a good
strung when
idea.
it comes to Ramo. But I do think that is a quick path into one of the materials we need for this goop. If I could somehow get a hold of him and kill him and get his finger or flesh or whatever, his blood.
Also, the Goop, none of that matters if we don't know how to amass a significant amount of spiritual energy to open the aperture.
Fuck does that
Well,
mean?
what-
All of this.
I don't know, because Maeve said magic is different than spiritual, but remember when Morna talked about the original dig site? Things were alight in her vision.
Chewingas, this reminds me, I really want to talk to the Chewingas again. I want to talk to the Chewingas. I just want to talk to them. What if we could show them the map now that we know that there's 2 spots we're looking at? We
Really
could
quick,
say,
you guys keep discussing. I meant to grab this was the old map, and I have done an updated map. I meant to load that image. I'm gonna grab that really quick just because I think it'll help.
We're about to be unsupervised.
I take my clothes off.
Kayt starts making out with Annabel.
I rolled to catch the. I don't catch. Your underwear.
I don't think it's a bad idea if we're at an
What do you want
impasse.
to talk to the Chewingas for?
I wanna ask them for help.
Okay.
Wasn't there a language, an even older language or older prayers or something? On the walls at Clarity.
Well, it was in some elemental, wasn't it?
Old words, old prayers.
I don't know.
Do we
You're
have?
saying on the walls? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the primordial and then some symbols that I didn't recognize.
But weren't they?
The hag is. She doesn't want the cusp to go away.
Sure.
So then she will take her time getting Bellamy.
She seemed like she didn't care either way. My
I got
That
that
wasn't
opinion
my
as well.
opinion at all.
Oh, I thought
I thought she very much that she was going to live her life in the shadows, regardless of whether there was a cusp or not.
I'm almost more certain that to defend that she'll get Bellamy there when she can remember, because she brought up to us that it was our time to face her. Because she's like, this is gonna happen, is how she framed it.
No, she said if once she gets him to the place, then she will not be bound to him, so she wouldn't fight us. That's why you trying to pick a fight with a full-blown demi-hag seemed crazy to me when we had another option to not fight her.
Well, because she's bringing Bellamy to the place.
And really quick, I'm just going to bring up this as well. So this is the updated sort of look at. So this is the Pink Prairies here. Yeah, you can turn the monitor on. This was the Pink Prairies over here in the R. Oh, it's going to get people turn their things on.
Potentially stupid question. This is all within the cusp.
So
Yes, you'll see.
Okay.
yes.
Let me know when you guys are on there.
It would be right outside the cusp.
This sort of checkered red line is the estimated cusp.
Great.
So this R was Pink Prairie, so Clarity's like right around here.
Oh God.
So it was a decent bit east of Clarity, and New Brunkhollow was like here-ish, so close, but not.
Did you hear it all from your friend Niall? How much the cusp moves?
It's impossible to determine. It moves too fast and too erratically.
I mean, this could
What?
be a horrendous, unnecessary notion. But if we bring the elemental as far away from that spot as possible, what if it moves the cusp so much that all of a sudden we are outside of the cusp?
And then the cleric has
And
full
then the
capabilities.
cleric has full-
That would actually be
Bad.
horrible.
I mean,
That would
is
be
it?
really bad.
Maybe we don't have time to go down to that goblin statue. Plus, that's where Bison and maybe the cleric are. Maybe we just plant the goop back in the well here in Brunkhollow. Since we are here, we don't have to waste travel.
Hope for the
Plant
best.
it here and go.
That's not a bad
We could
idea.
do that. That would be pretty far away.
Also, speaking of the well, maybe we go take a visit really quick, because if where the original statue was at Bison's site, if Morna said that room was alight with whatever magical properties, perhaps the room down there with the well is the same. And maybe a Chewinga
probably-
could show
Chewinga's
themselves
down
to
there,
us.
right?
Maybe. That's just a hypothesis, but I don't know how they work.
And maybe the Chewingas tell us everything we need to know.
Do the Chewinga speak common?
No.
No, they draw.
They speak
great
doodles. They speak little doodles.
What?
Yeah, who drank? Can we go there now within the hour? Would you be able to speak with them with that potion you just took?
Yes.
Is it only written languages?
No, it's spoken as well.
All spoken.
Language you can. Yeah, I could. Yes,
So
we
we
could
should-
do it.
It's worth
we
the
run
try.
there
What else
right
are we
now?
doing right
Who wants
now?
to go to this fucking well right
Let's
now?
go. Let's go. Let's go.
The well it's boarded up. It's
It doesn't matter. We kick it down.
the
Who's gonna
fucking
stop
gnomes
us?
are smoking on top of it right
They
now.
look high as fuck.
They won't even notice us. They're in a different hemisphere.
At this point, I don't care. if
Notice
the
us
gnomes
kicking them
notice
off of a well to open it?
Like they could stop us, and they're not gonna follow us.
Yeah, look at how big this guy is.
Thank you, Annabel. I'll fight them all off. I don't.
Or we
give
go
a
look
fuck.
over there, and then we break the well.
Let's also
apart.
not forget though that well was crawling with creatures.
This is true,
Oh,
and we
you
never
guys
fought.
left that part out.
We never fought that
All
one
right,
giant
all right.
thing that was right by the well.
Can we get another one of those potions before we go down there from
One of the
Gujek?
comprehends?
Yes.
I mean,
sure
we
that
should be
you
able to get
gotta
there in the hour
pay
for
for it.
sure.
But
I think we all just
Yeah,
agreed
we're-
that we
we
would
said we were-
probably
we
die
were-
if we went down there right now.
Well, we
the
are way
horse.
stronger than. Oh, I need to
We were
rest.
rowing
Actually,
the
that's so true.
yeah, we're gonna.
Listen,
sorry.
I can do anything this time.
Just have one more drink.
I have one.
Oh.
It'll be expensive. It'll be another. How much do you pay? 60 gold for a
That's-
comprehend language.
That's great. That's way less
Yeah,
than Maeve
so
was
cheap.
charging me. She's giving me 100.
90, but yeah.
90.
Well,
That's basically 100.
so. All right. Is there anything else anybody need translated?
Yeah, hit me.
No.
You book types that were downstairs. Old prayers.
I don't know any prayers. I'm far away from the church.
What are you Sorry, TC, where's this coming from?
Well, a couple of places. One, can we speak them in front of statues or at apertures or whatever? And the other is this. The last wishes. Somebody want old funeral rites. I don't think he means current hymns and prayers.
What?
You lost me.
We got no fucking idea what you're talking about. You want me to see that note and read it? I can translate it.
It doesn't need to be translated.
Is there a world where, in my memory, when we were going to Clarity and we were passing through those tunnels with the writing, that Illien could remember even just a couple symbols to try to draw for Annabel to see, like, anything like that?
Not in a you guys were able to pick out a couple words, I think we said, like just sort of in the overlap in sort of dialects. Nothing beyond that. Yeah, you can't like recall the exact.
Okay.
Erica speaking. Doesn't somebody have a piece of paper with symbols on it?
What do you mean?
Like the Chewinga symbols?
Didn't you get like
The Nile thing?
Yeah.
Or we don't know if it's Nile. Your little letter.
My little letter. I do have that.
I don't know if that's a language or not.
Yes.
The note that I got just now.
It looks exactly how it looks. It doesn't seem to be written in another language.
It doesn't seem to be written in another language. Where did you get this from?
I think that it's Romo fucking with me, but it could be someone else, but I don't know why they wouldn't just talk to me.
Maybe that's where you're supposed to find Niall's body?
Real blunt way to put that, Annabel. And we don't know for sure if he's actually dead. So, there's that.
Who dropped it off?
One of Izzy's, I think it's Micah or something. One of Izzy's dropped it off.
Sent it through the courier service.
Yeah.
He couldn't send one of his undead to drop it off. Right?
Or it could be Izzy fucking with me.
I'm sorry, where
She
did you
left
think
it
this
for
is?
Illien.
Where did this come from?
I don't know.
This was left with Clemens when we got back to town.
And you don't know who it was from?
No, it's just that it was dropped off by one of Izzy's people. It's not marked with any names or anything. And I don't know...
How long ago was this?
Well, I don't know if... It probably wasn't as we got back, but in the last 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And in this, I don't know if that's a location or a... Maybe the Chewingas
You know
will
what
know.
this
They're good at
reminds me
drawings.
of?
4 crossings, that's the best thing about what...
It reminds me of... One of those first dig sites that we went down into. Bison's dig site with the equipment down there.
Yeah, I know.
I remember a dig site, it went down and it had chambers off of the main...
You mean
And
with
at
the
the very
worm?
bottom is where we found the
kid.
Boys.
Yes.
So you're saying
that's
that...
what that looks like to me. It's a dig site of some kind. But
That's the best that I've heard so far.
I would love to read some stuff. If we got any.
You keep asking about old texts and stuff. You didn't find anything like that in Clarity. Nothing.
we were in that room.
I have this book from Clarence Yasnos, his journal. That, you know.
This is also Talon speaking. Wasn't there a prayer book found at Clarity?
Yes.
Is that Val?
You have it. No, you have it.
I fucking have it?
Yes.
I think you have it. That's why it's in front of my mouth.
Val had Yasnost's notes.
I was
and
like,
he gave
damn.
those to you.
Wait, close
Well,
to
because I have this. Oh yeah, I've got it. Sorry.
Oh,
I thought you were trying to.
I did think you
fuck
were
with
trying.
me.
Well, I didn't think you was fucking.
thought
I didn't know she
legitimately-
didn't
I
want to
legitimately
say.
thought you had it this whole time. I'm not.
Remember,
trying
I found jack shit in the room.
Right.
Oh my god.
I sat on like.
You're right. I do have it. I definitely
Princess and
have
the
it.
Pig.
Yep. Okay. Here. Sorry. Here's the
Oh my
book.
God.
Sorry. Sorry. I wasn't thinking about it.
It's all right.
Yeah. Here it is.
Read it.
Okay. I think it's in common though. So.
It is written in common.
You can read.
But I can read it.
But as you flip through here, there's several prayers. There's a bunch of them.
I think somebody might have left me a message.
And
yeah?
you sort of flip through. You look. These historian notes are not in your version. It just has the prayers. Those are obviously for the Patreon purposes. But you flip through to a page that is titled "Untitled Cleric Funeral Rites." Funeral rites.
And I'm gonna, as TC's like flipping through this, he's like looking for that page. Like, the home that the cleric is using burnt down. Doxley and I were just there. There was a gnome.
Burnt down.
There was a gnome in his thrall, I thought, or in service of him in some way. And he left this, skewered it in a tin in his mouth as he knew he was burning alive.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm gonna go
God.
and
Why?
look for.
As you start to flip through and look through some of the words, that's where we're gonna end.
Matt, no!
We've got a lot of puzzle solving. We can't. We can only go so far in one night. We can only go so far. Damn it! But a lot of the pieces coming together. But you can take a look yourself, and for those of you with access
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's okay. For those of you with
Can you
access.
scan a little bit more to the
Yeah,
left?
so it doesn't look dragon all the way over there.
there we
There,
go.
now it shows the whole thing.
There you go, Chad. Enjoy.
Can I show it? Yeah. So there are 6 paragraphs to this sort of untitled cleric funeral rites.
Is there a reason that the 5th one has no number and the 6th one has a 5?
So those numbers correspond to the historian's
notes,
note, which is just remember
Oh.
that doesn't exist in Annabelle's copy.
Okay.
You're just seeing 6 paragraphs. Yeah, sorry about those little numbers. Those are just for the knowledge of the for the Patreon drop.
Damn.
Okay.
But as we puzzle
Take a
together
screenshot, Chad.
the remaining bits of this mystery, we have figured out a lot of things this evening. We've made a lot of
holy
progress.
Smoke.
There is a constellation.
What?
Nothing.
You bastard!
Next week.
What?
God, did you just solve it?
Was it worth
No, I
125 gold?
It's I'm going down a path.
May the gods take you down the mountain.
No, a puzzle path. A puzzle path. It's a good thing.
Okay. Puzzle.
Next week we will go down the puzzle path.
Puzzle path.
Thank you all so much for joining us for this
into the well.
intensely revealing episode.
Don't send me this. I'm gonna ask you for it. Don't send it to me. I want to do it on stream next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Like an addict.
So we'll pick it right up there, and we'll figure out what our next moves are as we return to the to Paramount Lodgings.
I really, in case you're
you.
wondering, I want to read your notes so bad.
Oh,
I
yes,
want to
we-
read it for the first time in the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we'll get around to
Oh,
Lamont's
yes.
notes.
Yes.
I know Illien was listening,
I-
but we'll
I-
definitely
it's
read
not
those
that I
as
don't
well.
care. I care.
There's been a lot of stuff to do this episode.
Shadowing gave out 2 community subs. Shadowing resubscribed. Ally Slayer 100 bits. Nice across 200 bits. Adria 100 bits. Ally Slayer
Do you
30
need
bits. Shadowing 100 bits. And
Oh.
Chunky Dunk with 50
Ooh,
bits.
Fucking
Thank you
nice.
so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Everybody.
everybody. All starting to come together. Well done, everybody. Piecing it all
Join us
together.
in the
Join us in
Discord.
Discord. Discuss more.
Yes, Disky.
Hey, happy
Cheers.
reunion.
Happy
everyone.
reunion.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Next week, same time, more to come.
Oh.
The Mysteries of Brunkhollow.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to the web.
We're going to the well. We're going to the well.